Welcome back in, builders. We're gonna do some more Crown in Adventure. We had a interesting time last time we were playing. Decent enough fun, although the translation and storyline we were in was a little wonky, but that's okay. It was different if nothing else. We have progressed to the point where we have ourselves and 2 other characters, and I think we're relatively close to probably recruiting that Clem abjucator, justicar, or whatever he was. So probably going to move up to another one here relatively quickly. I do see you are free. Does that mean that I have not actually deployed you? That would be rather awkward. If we go to Legion, I have not. Do I have a limit on how many of these I can add? I do not know. Okay, you are an archer. I would love it if I could give you my archers. So let's move those out of here. You are running with melee. Okay, you can have the archers. And I guess there's no reason... What do you want? It doesn't say. Okay. No reason not to just do... Well, I guess she should take the damage first because she'll be able to survive better than they would. Okay, so we could use 2 more archers. We could use 1 more something. And we could use 3 more somethings. So we really, really need to do some recruitment. I'm also a little leery here. We are paying... She's almost 500 ducats a month, or no, a week on the people we have, and we need to make sure we watch that money. Legion, yeah, we have the healing potions equipped. Not much else to say there. Okay, get me out of that. But I think we also have points probably to spend here. We have 1 available. So your primary is intelligence. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll raise that some. And beyond that, your talent. Right, we looked at this last time and I hemmed and hawed about it quite a bit. I mean, I guess 20, or I guess int is her main stat, so that wouldn't be the worst thing to add. Arrow breaker, squads within 3 columns behind get range block. That'd be good for archery duels. Range squad in 1 column ahead and behind get ranged accuracy. Okay, I'm liking all of those. I don't know. She seems like she would be a bard. I don't see a place that specifically says what class she technically... I mean, the art screams bard, right? Archer, lute. I mean, that's a bard, right? Feathered cap. But her talents are like archer mage. So a little bit different there. Hey, Shadow. Is this game good even with the mixed reviews? Well, all I can say is I had fun last time we streamed it. They have patched it a little bit. I'll talk about something that changed here in just a second. So I've been enjoying it, but do note that I have a pretty high tolerance for wonky translations, as long as it's at least translated somewhat. I also have a pretty decent tolerance for jankiness. So combine those 2 things and my tolerance may be better than other people's. 10-second buff areas, allies within gain armor, resistance, and decreased attack. Okay, so they'd attack faster. I like that one. That would be good for archers. And if we get caught in melee or something, that could be useful. Mana shield, just extra resistance. Padded armor. Knock up enemies. Yeah, her skills seem just like really all over the place. This is definitely the range column, though. Let's go with this one. Well, man, I'm really tempted by this, but it's going to be a long time before we get to level 15. She's at 2, so I don't think we need to head towards that necessarily right off the bat. That accuracy, though. All right, let's head down that row. I'm hemming and hawing here too much. We also have something up here. We have an available point. Okay, so here we are level 7. Iron Wall. Protect nearby allies, increasing range block and give some extra armor. Okay, that would be pretty good. And that leads towards Heavy Armor Senior. Also pretty good. Inspiration, extra morale. Okay, I don't think we're going to go two-hander. I think we're going to go sword and board. Extra leadership. I do really like the idea of that leadership. Squads deployed within the hero's first column behind. Extra physical. Okay, that seems really good. I like the idea of this like heavy cav lead the charge type thing. Let's grab that. Squads who deployed in the hero's first column behind and second column behind. Okay. Hopefully we can figure out exactly what that's meaning. And by that I mean actually spin my point. Okay, good on those. Okay, one thing that has changed already since last time we were in here. That is not the spot. I want my reputation. They changed some of the costs. So when I loaded up the game, it instantly leveled us up to 4. I believe we ended last time at 3. They just made these earlier levels cheaper to unlock, and I think it just retroactively changed the price. So we actually picked up this one right here. So we have the Legion mount. I believe that's what that is. So if we go to Legion, is this the right screen? This certainly doesn't seem like the right screen. There should be a screen where we can equip a mount. Okay, I'm already in position for the Herald. Oh goodness, where? Here we go, here we go. No Legion mount. So we have a pack horse, extra stamina, some sprint speed. This, I believe, is going to be when we move around the world map, we can actually sprint and just move faster. So this is a big complaint a lot of people had, was getting this. I don't know, it didn't seem that bad to me, but a whole bunch of people were complaining about that. So there you go. Bruh says, I cry when Babel said, it's crowning an adventure time. Proceeded to crown an adventure all over the place. You're welcome, bruh. You're welcome. There is no bard weapon. Yeah, I see that. How you start on easy or hard game? The bard is hard start. I didn't start as a bard. Our actual main character is this guy, and I started him as the leader guy. I don't even remember. I guess commander. Yeah, so we have, I guess she is technically a mage. So food for thought there. And martial artist, and we are a commander. I was going to go with a cavalry leader, but they condensed that into commander on release, so we switched that up a little bit. Also probably need to look at our gear smidgen too. Okay, I think that's what changed since last time we were in here. And we were just playing, we started on what was the harder start, which was the Cockade start, not the Eastern start. If we pull up the map, I believe the Eastern start is like over here. And yeah, we're on this one. So this is the one that was new. This was not in the demo. I think a skill means your character is in front and the rest of... Yeah, so one of my big complaints I do have, in this game, they call this a column, like side to side, and they call this a row. That is not how the real world works. That is not... That's just not how that works. Normally, a row is side to side and a column is up and down. So I have to just continuously remind myself that this is sideways because I don't know. They don't know what they're doing on this one. That's just really bad terminology. They should have named it something else if that's what they were going to do. So just if you catch me putting things in the wrong place, that's probably why. Okay. Done. We looked at that. Okay, let's look at gear just real quick. So that's right. Kelly Leland here swore fealty to us because we beat her in battle, and so we carry around a lock of her hair. That's not weird at all. Don't ask about it. We have an extra horse. Are you guys not able? I guess that's a good question. No, you're not able to use a horse. Okay, so I guess we do have some cavalry bonuses there. All right, we are currently using a hunting spear, which I'm just kind of eyeing the stats here. This looks better. One-hander, same attack ranges +2, 20, 20, 10, 5, 26. Yeah, this is like way better. All right, we'll upgrade to a sword. And the rest of this is not going to be particularly better. And you are using meat cleavers, which are, I guess, weapon two-handed. I would call that dual wielding, but I guess the game doesn't differentiate between the two. Looks cool enough. We'll go with that. Okay, done. Family-wise, we have appointed them to our positions. We have the finance director and the military director, so we gain some extra ducats, and we gain just extra combat XP. We've got that up and running. Anything else in here? No. Legion, I think we went through all that. We need to do some hiring, like really badly. We need to do some hiring. Relations. Right. As we go up in relations, we can get things here. So she'll gain extra stats. Some of them have, I guess you'd call them romance storylines or something. I don't know who does and who doesn't. So I don't know. Maybe we will make good friends with somebody. Clem here was our starting friend. We both got enslaved and we escaped together. And he seems cool enough. Like, he was willing to throw his pride aside to make sure we didn't get our head blown off. So that's good enough in my book. Story-wise, he's wounded, so we need to wait for him to heal up before we can do anything with him. Intelligence, I think this just tells me about various places. I don't know. I guess it also shows our relation. We need to get our relations up a lot because they won't sell us certain things until we're liked more. We don't have nation unlocked yet. Management, I did notice. Apparently we could invest in this town and we could start building some stuff. That might be something we would want to look at because 700 income a week would cover my army costs at the moment, at least. So maybe we should head up to Lawson Village. And that is everything, I think. Now let me catch up on chat and then we're off and running. The hard start is with Chris. I don't know. Like I said, I picked the new start and it did say it was harder than the original start. Matej Sajka says, hello, long time no see. Finally catching you live. Well, welcome in, man. Good to see you. I'm starting my vacation. How long is the stream gonna go on? I'm good. I usually shoot for at least 3 hours. It's Sunday for me, so I can go basically as long as I want. But I don't know what it was about the Dominion stream on Friday, but I blew my voice out. I was gonna do a bunch of recording this weekend, and I almost canceled this stream. So hence no camera because I'm muting myself to like clear my throat here. So we'll go as long as my voice holds up tonight. Hence, and not having the lights in my eyes may help keep going too. Is it possible to have multiple waifus? We don't know. We don't know. We're hoping so. Crown and Harem, the sequel to the game. Which starting skills did we pick? I'm not sure I love my starting skill. Can I even show that? Yeah, I picked Faith Mantle. It makes us invincible. At first I thought it meant that we couldn't attack, but we can. We just got to be really careful when we turn it on. We need to make sure that our character's auto-attacking. And if they are, they'll keep auto-attacking. If they're not, it seems really hard to get this to actually trigger. So my idea is kind of that like we lead the charge of our heavy cavalry. And so I'm kind of trying to make like a heroic leadership type character. That's my thought. I'm going in here with like no foreknowledge of the game. So we're doing it live, basically. Hey, Broad, how's it going? Don't have relations with Spoony Bards. Well, I don't know if she's Spoony yet or not. We'll have to find out. Is the game live? Yes, it was released. Honestly, I actually thought it was going into early access. That may have been a better decision for them. I don't know. It definitely still feels like it has some rough parts that could have used a little more polishing. As long as they continue to update it, though, that's fine. The workshop still doesn't know how to start, as in you go in and it's just a bar. I do not know. You're ahead of me, Skay. Word it as Matai Sokai. Okay. I can probably do that if I can remember. Can you be some sort of villain origin? The only two that we have at the moment is like a fresh recruit is kind of the Asian Chinese start. And then this one is more of like a Western fantasy start where for unknown reasons, we were crossing the border and we got caught by mountain bandits. Those are the two that we have right now. There are also a demon nation and like an Egyptian nation. They don't seem to have starts yet. I would assume that those will be added at some point, but I don't know that. If you see an NPC with a chest, they sell wares and offer troops. All right, Sean, that's a good tip actually. Okay, let's actually go investigate that investment thing. I don't remember seeing that before. So Lawson Village, and also, okay, yeah, there's my sprint. Okay, let's see what we can learn about that. So if we were gonna invest, how do we do that? Silversmith and a man in black. He comes around. Got unique goods, friend. Can't buy these anywhere else. I'm not gonna be gambling on crates. Loot box, be gone. Silversmith Apprentice. Can silver truly repel madmen? By the rebuke, I've kept my nose clean. Spare me those blurred mask horrors. Missing a period at the end of that. What monsters? Not from around here, are you? Avoid travel at night when alone. Codex school agents wear bird masks and they take people silently. Their captives can't even die. They dismember you alive, forced to watch yourself come apart. Corpses get no peace either. Villagers swear a silver balance emblem wards them off. Silver repelling evil? Doubt it, but the balance? That might actually work. Justicar from Fort Justice expelled them from Liberland years ago. As dogs fear sticks, the mages dread Justicar. Okay. This doesn't show me anything about investing, though. So if we go in here again, please invest in location first. All right, I'm guessing this is not something we actually have live. I don't know why it's showing us this. I'm guessing this is probably supposed to be locked until town is unlocked. That's a shame too, because that would that trade hub would pay for our weekly. Okay, that is what that is. We also have this mission where we need to collect raw gemstones. I thought I knew where to do this, but we didn't get it where I thought. So yeah, we'll keep our eyes out for raw gemstones. Right now, let's do Roar My Axe. Kelly Leland suggests going to the Aboriginal figures to find the Mountaineer Elder. He would deal with the issue of the Triber Elder's defection. That's our current plan. Let's go do that. I suppose I should kind of save some sprint just in case we need to run away from something. Okay, are we not? Hold on. Track that, please. Aboriginal figures. Here we are. Stone-carved rugged face of Highlanders, the Mountaineers' forebearers. Visit the Mountaineer Elder. Are we Marco Polo? It seems like in this world we are native here. The people here are the Cockades, and it seems like we're the natives of Leland or Liberland in this area. Didn't know Men in Black are in the game. Invest from World Map Quicktown. Okay, I will double check that. Definitely some more tutorialization could definitely be added. Kelly, who's this? He's my master. Your clan's still active. How can an outsider lead you? My chief banished me. We'll let her speak. What did you do? Come on. You're Mountaineer's top warrior. Your tribe didn't exile you. I want to kill my chief. Look, your chief is greedy and likes harassing women, but killing him? Too far. I actually did it. Kelly, stop being reckless. You can't just kill the clan's chief. Did you forget our ancestors' rules? Rule 1, respect elders. Rule 2, obey great elder. If absent, obey senatus and chiefs. Rule 3, praise ancestors when eating meat. Which rule did you follow? Our rules shouldn't be as rigid as Court of Justice's laws, but rule breaking faces consequences. If you disagree with chief's punishment, come talk it over. Your chief is greedy and lustful, your tribe told me. We know that, but there's no suitable replacement. Bringing someone from another tribe would cause unrest. Young ones, you dislike the chief, bear with it. They're old, sometimes slow, cut them some slack. So it's an old pervert that leads her clan? You'll grow old too. Imagine young folk treating you like this then. Fair? Tribe needs elders' wisdom. Remember your youth. They hunted to feed you and taught you hunting, farming, and ancestor worship. Elder contributed much to the tribe. Don't call for his death just because he's senile or flawed. It puts us elders in a tough spot. My chief took mountain-born coin, guided them, gave them food and drink. Kelly, do you realize what you're saying? That's a heavy accusation. Great elder, you know I never lie. If I say I saw it, I saw it. I've got no proof, but I swear by the ancestors. When we took the lock of hair, we're pretty certain that the ancestor spirit saw us, so she's probably telling the truth. By ancestor law, when a clansman questions the chief, hunt a skull hunter, claims its tooth and challenge the chief to a duel, the chief must accept. You can become new chief by killing old one in duel, but this tradition hasn't been used in years. Mountain-born have been active in the mountains lately. I'll give you a shot. Hunt a skull hunter. Great elder, where can we find a skull hunter? You used to need to go to Demonspawn territory for that, but I heard gladiators have fought Skull Hunter at Peak Mount City Underground Arena. Go check it out. Elder, finally done talking. Getting to work now. Oof. Apparently this is the level of English I can read. Okay, world map, assets on that. So if I left click it, it says move here. If I left click that, it does select it. Right click is move, left click is move. I am not getting anything that's allowing me to invest. Maybe I just need to be further in. If I had to guess, it's probably a reputation thing that I don't have unlocked. Yeah, look, invest asset. Okay, next level we'll come back and we'll hem and haw about this a little bit more. I don't know if the devs are ever going to watch this, but if by weird chance that they did, this should not be unlocked, and it shouldn't be pointing me here until it's actually unlocked. It should have a lock until it's ready to go. That was very confusing. Rule 4, kill Elder, you become Elder. That's right. Don't even have to eat his heart or anything. Let's hope that this game doesn't add too many new game mechanics late game like Cavalry Girls. Dude, every mission in Cavalry Girls gave us a new mechanic. That's no exaggeration. The entire game, every mission unlocked a new system. That was ridiculous. I enjoyed that game, but man, that was ridiculous. And it also didn't help that the translations there were also a little wonky. Matai says, after all the machine translating novels, yeah, like I said, I have a pretty high tolerance. I have suffered through when a series that I really was enjoying stopped being translated and I had to read machine translations. So I have a pretty high tolerance level for things like that. I am a little annoyed when mechanics aren't properly translated though. I will say that. Okay, go to War Guild at Peak Mount City and ask about Underground Arena. Okay, Peak Mount is just north of us. Let's do that. We want to enter. We want to go to the War Guild. Underground Arena boss. Boss, any recent fights against Skull Hunter? Ever since a gladiator got swallowed by him days ago, no one dare challenges him anymore. If you want to see Skull Hunter fight, I don't know when it'll happen. I want to challenge Skull Hunter. How do I sign up? You're a Highlander? Top warrior of Highlanders, certified. She's got her papers and everything. A female Highlander? Gold in the making. But if you die in the pits, I pay nothing. Your names or stage names? Kelly, Leland, and Babel. I'll spread the word of the gladiate. Come back tomorrow, time to prepare. If you miss tomorrow's gladiate, I'll shout your escape all over Liberland. By the Mountainers, Highlanders fear no foes. You best mean that. Starve those Skull Hunters for a day, let them greet our Highland prince properly. That's probably supposed to be princess. Okay, so we're supposed to come back. Okay, go outside the city and discuss it with her. Deal. Can we do some recruiting while we're here? Okay, so what we want... I want people who can turn into cavalry. Now, unfortunately, what we really need, I don't think we have available, which makes me very sad. These guys do not change into the same kind of mounts that the ones that we currently have do. We probably should just get started anyways, though. Mercenary Knight and Fiery Steed Knight. Improve relationship with the Lundia Covenant and purchase Warhorse Crest to unlock. Okay, I'm glad that tells me what to do. So some of these don't tell me. Okay, let's... I guess I could grow them in a different squad and then bring them over. These only have one for sale. Okay, give me him and give me him. Recruit. All right, Legion. We'll put this guy who's going to become... If deployed in column 1, column 2, row 1, row 5, minus a bunch of melee attack and plus some interval. Wait, so you want to be here? Okay. I guess that's fine. If deployed in column 1, okay, or 5. So there or there would be fine. All right, we'll do that, and then I guess we'll stick this guy in here. He can be next to the camp follower who buffs people that are next to him. What is your other thing you want? No, you don't have anything else. Okay. Wait, you're ready to promote already? No, you're not. Okay. Okay, that's all we can get here. Man, I smashed this game over the weekend. Your partner's not happy. So I take it you found it really fun, Scully? I honestly had to not play it between streams, so. It's, you have a problem with the same thing translated? Yes. Like games that have like a keyword, but they translate the keyword in 2 different ways, and you just have to know that it's like that. Move him back to the middle. You're talking about this guy? Oh, I see what you're saying, because that's a negative. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Oh, he doesn't like that either. Okay, he just likes to cower in the back. We got it. Okay, anything else we want to do here? Merchants, not really. No. Okay, so we want to head outside, talk to her. Bide a day, Babel. Only our strongest warriors face Skull Hunter. What a prize. City folks have their uses. Can't you see the underground arena boss is using you? What? Why did you say that? That should be apostrophe D space U. Why did you say that? Yeah, In the fights, you stake your life. Win or lose, the house always wins. Babel, how's that different from being a mercenary? We Highlanders don't fear death, we relish it. If that city rat shorts our pay, he'll bleed. Babel, let's train harder. We can't lose this. Sure. Wait a day, get ready. 1 day remaining. I gotta make sure we don't miss that. Crumbling wall bears war's vivid scars. Reconnoiter? I don't even know what we're doing here. You dare assault your creditor? Someday I'll fry your souls in a pan. Times have changed, Demonspawn. Now debtors rule the roost. Go ahead, sue us at Eternal Court. Tell them we sold our souls to a Demonspawn. Ha ha ha. You'll see who gets judged first, you or us. You defile sacred trade. You lack merchant's honor. I'll fetch a justiciar. Your head should fetch a bounty. The wounded Demonspawn collapses. A pungent sulfur smell fills the air. Whether from its breath or body, you can't tell. Mankind's. Are you here to capture the divine traitor Salto? Traitor? First time I've heard a Demonspawn call themselves that. You're not here to arrest me? No, for now, but maybe later. How about making a deal? I'm trustworthy and never violate the sacred trading principles. Tell me about the deal. When I first came to Liberland, I believe merchants here upheld basic fair trade values, so I issued many loans. I did many favors for them in exchange for their souls. They took the benefits but refused to pay up. As a creditor, I have collection rights. Liberland has laws. Sue them in court, though you'll never win that case. So I need persuasion. Let's make a deal. You collect their souls for me, and I'll pay you in ducats. Fair deal, no cheating. Do we want to go collect people's souls? Let me think about that. I don't think our character's like a goody two shoes. We're a leader, but we're also a realist here. All right. I mean, they did break out, and we do love money. They did break the deal. That's what I'm saying. If you don't want to lose your soul, don't sell your soul. Not my fault. All right. Dealing with Demonspawn sounds risky, but I accept. Relax, I'm trustworthy and won't cause any trouble. First, help me deal with 2 unscrupulous merchants and their reinforcements. They should be on the way already. How should I do it? Ambush nearby and wait for my signal. Hopefully we can handle this. This is the Demonspawn I mentioned, Lord Justicar. Is that really a Demonspawn? His filthy, wretched appearance isn't even dangerous. It's clearly just a beggar. Don't fall for his disguise. He's silver-tongued and manipulative, a true Demonspawn. Even so, citizen, state your name and purpose here. Ouch. Lord Justicar, I'm a merchant's creditor. Came to collect debt since I'm short on funds. I heard he was a wealthy merchant, yet defaulted on his debts. Even beat me savagely. Ouch, ouch, it hurts. Is this true, merchant? He's a Demonspawn. Merchants transcend race. Transactions know no borders. He violated the contract spirit. The contract spirit. Sir, he's a Demonspawn. Arrest him and throw him in prison. Our prison's overcrowded with vagrants, thieves, and illegal physical therapists. That's awfully dang suspicious. What? Illegal physical therapists? Is that a euphemism? This is a civil dispute. Settle it yourself. Sir, won't you intervene? I've got illegal physical therapists to deal with. Begone, merchant. I think he means fake dog. Hey, he said it very specifically. Illegal physical therapists. He could like give you a Charlie horse or something. You never even know. Even Justicar doesn't side against the Demonspawn. I don't know this world well enough to know if is everyone just prejudiced against them because of what they are, or are they actually evil? So I do not have enough knowing here. Hey, Daniel, I know you're interested in a Majesty-like game when you checked out the Crown of Greed. Did you hear about and check out Lysaria? I do know of it. I have not checked it out. I am absolutely overwhelmed with the amount of games coming out right now. If you don't want me to forget, throw it into the suggestion channel on my Discord. That's the best place so that I can look at it later and not forget. Hey, Gustav, how's it going? Rosetta says, I almost bought this game earlier just to have a new Eon world to play. Open world to play. Gotcha. Also, thank you for becoming a builder. If you're here on live, thank you for the support. Much appreciated. Those illegal physical therapists are no joke. That's right. At least it's not an illegal mental therapist. Drive you crazy. Could be both. That's true. We'll need an investigation to find out. How is this Bannerlord plus Battle Brothers like it? I would say it's more Bannerlord plus Romance of the Three Kingdoms or Fire Emblem rather than Battle Brothers. Once we get a combat here, you'll see why. Or even maybe a little Total War. Very light Total War. Okay, comply with the transaction terms obediently. Don't celebrate yet. I have bodyguards. Attack them. Babel, time to work. I choose you, Babel. And there's like a sound of coins hitting the ground. You brought backup? Merchants transcend race. Transactions know no borders. Plenty seek profits. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This guy seems like my kind of dude. He knows about the mighty coin. Okay, we are pretty evenly matched, this is telling me. All right, but we get to try out our new archer. Okay, so we have Elite Mercenary. And what's your skill? Iron Wall. Range block. Okay. We got this guy also has Iron Wall. He's a range unit. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to rush him down with our cavalry unit and try to just wipe out the range stuff. We'll have Kelly just go straight into him. And Chris is my archers. I mean, I guess it's eeny meeny. I really wish I understood more about the red and green swords. Yeah, I wish I understood more of that. Well, okay, we'll just deploy here. That should make her pretty safe. All right, so for her, I want to sync move speed, follow their leader. When I say follow leader, that is the unit leader, not my leader, correct? I believe that's what that's doing. And then for her, same thing. I want all the troops staying together. Over here, I don't think I want to sync move speed. It's going to be a little awkward, but I do want my cavalry units just to rush ahead. Is this Japanese? No, it's a Chinese developer. Always disappointed how Bannerlord devs just abandon the quest lines. Yeah, it always sucks when there's a feature to enjoy in a game and then it just gets kind of like forgotten. Definitely gonna make Bannerlord more interesting with the bare bones side content they currently have. Yeah. All cultivation references in Chinese indies can be. Yeah, if we played the other faction, they are much more like Chinese cultivation, martial artist type thing. Flank green gives you a bonus. I think the flank green, my understanding is your troops will try to get behind the unit and flank them, but I'm not sure that's what's actually happening. Chinese wuxia games are your guilty pleasure. I enjoy them too. I wouldn't even say guiltily. All right, let's do this. All right, we are gonna try to just zip straight. Holy moly, he's got a few dudes. Zip straight over there. We'll just have those slow guys catch up. We're just gonna hope that they do well over here. All right, we're gonna zip into here. All right, and our number 2. Yeah, how are we doing? If I click you, you are dying not overly slow, if I'm being honest. Back out some. Okay, our number 1's back up. They dodged a whole bunch. Okay, I'm gonna have her just let them chase her around. All right, come on, Babel. We need you to do some work, friend. Both of my cavalry units are still up. Nope. Yep, keep fighting those. Oh no, Kelly! All right, let's get in here. We need a good AoE is what we need. And whap. There we go. All right, then we'll go invulnerable. All right, I misjudged that. I guess our cavalry should have gone into that first. They definitely needed help. All right, we're dueling one of the main dudes. Cavalry's there. All right, she's doing okay. Is this on hotkeys? No. Okay. I would like that if that was the F keys to bounce between those. Yeah, blap him. I can't get good sight on how much HP he had. Okay, there we go. We got him. All right, I think we can speed up at this point. Get him. All right, yeah. I definitely should have gone into that melee group first. Lesson learned on that. Get him, team. Get him. Don't let him escape. Don't you dare let him escape. There we go. All right. I mean, anything you can walk away from. 5 lazurite, a bunch of XP, and some ducats. We got 2 level ups. Cool. Select and use Q. Okay, I don't know what Q does, so I need to look at that. Makes you want to install Shogun 2. Mexican says, I'm currently watching the House of Legacy playthrough, so new to the channel. Well, welcome in. Glad to have you. Yeah, I've got all kinds of different content, so if you're enjoying the stuff, make sure to check the other playlists. For whatever reason, a lot of people don't do that, and they're always like shocked when they find later on that I have like a full Tale of Immortal playthrough or the Wandering Sword playthrough. Those are kind of sort of in a similar theme to House of Legacy, not same gameplay. You need healers in each squad. I haven't even seen a healer yet. Per our deal, you owe 4 souls, your wife and 2 children, and yours. Under your signed installment plan, pay 2 souls now. Choose. I refuse to sacrifice my souls for you, Demonspawn. Intervene verbally. I really appreciate that says verbally. All right, we'll try. Like, dude, maybe we could just take something else. Salto, that's excessive. He already paid for his parents' and sisters' souls as a deposit. That's different. You don't know what they did to me as a child. Stop. I only care about the bills. Spare me your fabricated tales. Can't you relent? His wife and children did nothing wrong. Naive mankind. Morals hinder our dealings, but payment can be deferred. I'll spare them until their fated death. Then I claim their souls. As a price, all of your bloodline souls are mine. Do you accept? Accepted, noble Lord Salto. Your generosity is appreciated. This dude. This deal favors you more, Demonspawn. A great trader never takes a loss. Go, merchant. Deal done. 3, 2, 1, fall. Yeah. Profit made before the default occurred. His time was up. You saw it. I did nothing. I even used my power to buy him some more time. Trader Salto, 0 bad debts and 7,003 deals. Hold your laughter. My payment? Take the money, you've earned it. Visit me in Burning Land, another trade awaits. All right, well, there you go. I mean, there you go. Not much else I can say about that. All right, we are going to need a minute to let people heal up before we do this arena fight. We did also get some levels. Okay, here, her main stats are strength and dex. Let's have the dex maybe catch up to strength a little bit. And she has a talent. Okay, so haste. Increase the defense move speed, reduce attack interval. Right. She's level 4. Hit versus dodge. Deal 51 to all enemies in front of you. Okay, that's fine. I do think I'm going to make her a two-hand person, so that's good. Agile dodge. Leap to the position. Gain some defense and some move speed. Get some extra attack. Instantly recover. Okay, that would be really useful. I don't need to combo that, though. I can't get this yet, right? Because we are not level 5. I feel like this is the one to go. Giving her a nice... I assume that's going to be like a cone attack. We'll go with that. And here... Okay, she did not... I thought she did level up, but I guess she just didn't get any stats. Alright, I need to let my guys heal. If we look at our Legion... Yeah, a whole bunch of them are pretty weak. Let's sit down and see if there's any more recruits in the bar. I would like some more of those if possible. You. Scram, closed today. Alright, well the answer is no. Okay. Negative on that one. I guess let's try Villenberg. That was a bad agreement to say the least. Hey, I didn't make the deal. No, you. Upgrade items to at least green. All right, that's definitely something we can work on. Enter. War Guild. Joanna Bianchi. Hey, Babel, I heard your name comes with all kind of weird legends. I'm here to discover the real you. Hope you won't say no to this chance. Nice to meet you. My energy's shot, but I won't turn down a bright spark like you. What's on your mind? Hello. Love to chat, but my brain's hazy. Why not hit up Lavia? You youngsters will hit it off. Sparks flying, even better. Did she just try to set me up with like our daughter or something? Okay, recruit. All right, I just need more. So yes and yes. All right, you. Oh, wait, it did not go. Recruit. Legion. Here we are. Not there. You get... Oh, I ended up buying an extra... Wait, how did I buy... I thought they only had one for sale. Somehow I bought an extra one. Okay, that's fine. Get a dude. And I guess we're just gonna throw them in here because XP is XP. We can shuffle people around as we get it. Okay, we are relatively full up now on that at least. All right, none of those people are people I care about. I guess we could check. Can we do healing here? We could heal our Legion. How much would that cost? 560 gold. I don't know if that's worth our time. Or worth our money, I should say. By the way, how do you get wood? I assume that we would need to own a lumber mill. So I assume that we're just going to have to find some place to buy it. People are talking about student loans. Oof. Yeah, I feel you if you got them. I'm so glad I do not have any of that. Four commanders, the most you can have fight right now. I do not know. This is all I have recruited. If we look at our Legion, I don't know. We definitely can have at least one more here. I would assume that that raises via our reputation. If there is a limit, it's probably in here somewhere. Maximum Legions +1. Yeah, so whatever the limit is, we can raise it in here. All right, we just need to like burn time, frankly, to heal and be able to do this one. All right, how are we doing? Full, not even close. Okay, maybe we will just pay to heal. All right, enter. All right, lady. Heal my Legion. Confirm healing. Now better be everyone is all I have to say. So we come in here. Yes and yes. Okay. Cool. All right, head back to the city. Enter. All right, we also could look at the merchants marketplace. The fence? No, not the fence. What do you have? Exchange goods? Nope. Exchange goods. Here we are. Okay, so he has a spear and that's it. Here's some of the wood we were just talking about, bruh. So we can buy that. We also could buy mana crystals, azure jade, machine elements, lazurite. All right. Oh no, this is what's in my backpack. Excuse me. Okay, that's also an item exchange. That's not really what I want. Yeah, we can do that. I don't care about that. You are not selling the items I thought you were selling. Is it over here? Trade? Here we are. Oh, hey, raw gemstones. Those are expensive. I need 10 of those for a quest, but I think there's somewhere else we can get them. I think we can go back to that mine. All right, what I'm interested in, though, no, none of these are defensive items. He doesn't have any. Okay. How about you? No, you want to do other weird things. Nice to meet you. All right, nope, not a merchant. How's the game, good or bad? I'd say I'm enjoying it so far. I haven't really been far enough to be able to give a solid thought on that. Remember, healing troops coming from one of the sects outside cities. Okay, yeah, I definitely have not done that much exploring. All right, let's see about this arena fight. About time, the crowd's getting antsy. Thin crowd tonight. Noble rabble can't watch. His lordship Dark Raven booked the place for his noble friends. Isn't Dark Raven Lord of Villansburg? All Liberland knows Count Dark Raven is a passionate but cruel. He sponsors my underground arena. Wild ones like Kelly are Count Raven's taste. Impress him, he'll pay top coin. Babel, I'll talk you up to Count Raven. We split the take? Kelly's no slave. She's my, kin. Your kin ain't worth a damn. Don't refuse the honor. Selling her ain't your choice. Get this. In Lieberland, Dark Raven takes what he wants. I will not sell waifus. Babel, my axe is forever in your service. I'll wait if you change your mind, but we can't keep Dark Raven waiting. Get in the arena. Hey, how much for your wife? What? Growls hungrily. Will fought. That was a hell of a show. Glad you enjoy it, my lord. Okay, so this is that idiot. Babel's solid, and that female warrior Kelly, wild and sexy like a jungle cat. If they win, gift Babel 2 gladiator slaves. Lord Raven, why? Those gladiators are worth a fortune. Do as you're told, my poor brother. Ha ha ha. That female warrior Kelly? Fool, taming beasts takes patience. You can't pry a Highlander from his master overnight. Mess this up and you'll face the Skull Hunter. Understood. It's done, my lord. You're all regulars and VIPs. No rule recap. Let the games begin. Are we actually going to fight the battle? Battle, move out. Ancestors guide my axe. Charge into battle. Okay, good. Okay, so we have 1 Skull Hunter. Well, we have learned a little bit that I definitely want to be taking the main hit. All right. Whoa, 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 you were quick. Oh, it's, oh, it's saved on double time. I don't like that. All right, well, looks like I'll win. Okay, then. Swing in. Victory goes to Babel and his slave, Kelly Leland. It's been ages since we saw a warrior this strong. Thank Babel for the thrilling fight. Now, let them rest. We look forward to their next fight. Talk to Underground Arena boss to claim your reward. That was not the right building. The hitboxes on these are a little iffy, I would say. You did good. Count Dark Raven is damned pleased. Count Dark Raven sends his gladiator slaves as a prize, his personal gift. Give my thanks to Count Dark Raven for his generosity. Serving Count Dark Raven pays off. He never skimps on rewards, Babel. If only Kelly Leland would join Count Dark Raven. Babel leads me. I won't abandon him. Just saying, I made bank this time and got noticed by the nobles. Thanks for the show, haha. Babel, back to Great Elder, quick. Safe travels, don't bother saying goodbye. Did he actually give me units? Highland Barbarian, 1. That is what I'm actually after. All right, you come out, you go in. I want you to have the buff. Okay, well, he said 2 though, and they only gave me 1. So I feel like he just cheated me a little bit. Is what it is, I guess. Actually, hang on. That range got you. Get out. Oh, I'd rather have the melee in this group. Is that fine? I guess that's fine. And did you level? Yes. Okay, so integer main stat. Yeah, let's get that even higher. Another talent. Okay, she did fine. I like the idea of this because it's both defensive and offensive. Let's grab that. And by grab that, let's click the right button. Okay, so we want to return to Aboriginal figures. Not near Elder. A throwing fight that lasted 4 seconds. Yeah, we basically just walked up and beheaded the beast. Idiot says, darn Babel, you got me into Chaos Zero Nightmare. The gameplay's fantastic. The story is awful. This will eat a lot of my money. Play it free to play, my friends. Always start it free to play. I have been playing it on my own in the background. Hopefully the story gets better. I definitely agree with you. I finished chapter 2 and I did a couple runs. I do like those type of card games. By chance, have you ever played Merriman's? Or Morriman's? It's a very similar game. Honestly, I think it's even maybe better than Chaos Zero Nightmare. But it is incredibly low budget. Hey, she liked that you stood up for her for basically a free boon for a relationship. What's your dating strategy? I'm not going to sell them into slavery. Women just absolutely like floored. Getting lots of loading with YouTube. It is not me today. Thank God. I had like 2 months where we were having connection problems. That was absolutely misery. An upgrade for the main character. We'll have to check it out. Great Elder, we have Skull Hunter's Teeth. Kelly, you've made us proud. No mountaineer has passed this ritual in years. The ancestors will honor you. What's the ritual? Bad news. Your chief fled overnight after hearing this. The Mountain-born helped him escape. We lost him. Your accusation stands. He's now a wanted man. No more trial by combat. You're chief now. Babel's my master now. I won't return to the tribe, and I won't let the traitor elder escape. You can appoint a clansman as acting chief. Return whenever you want. Great Elder, I'll drag that coward back for the Senatus to punish. You've grown, Kelly. Go chase your dreams. Oh, and scout for eligible bachelors. You're of marrying age. I love this translation. Now that you're a chief, prioritize this. Mountaineer spouses must be strong, brave men. He must embrace mountaineer traditions, respect elders, and honor ancestors. Great Elder, I'm off. Catch your tails next time. Youngsters nowadays, no patience for us. As Chinyuan said, if you ignore elders, regrets follow. We elders have seen all. Age brings wisdom. Babel, let's go. This is one of the best auto-battler games, says Erd. That's pretty high praise. Oh, time out. Let me look at our upgrades. What upgrade did we get for our main character? Oh, just the talent. Gotcha. Okay, we are level 8. Okay. Defensive item leading into some nice heavy armor stuff. That's fine. Extra leadership for just more units. Morale isn't terrible. Frightening Roar. Enemies within 8 range have decreased morale. Shield Senior. When shield equipped, plus 10 range block, plus 2 armor, and some extra resist. Let me just double check. We are using a shield, correct? We are not actually using a shield. Okay, well then that wouldn't do anything currently. Iron Wall? I guess that would be fine. I kind of like the idea of the Frightening Roar, but I don't have any context. Like, what is 20 morale? Like, can we look at our Legion? Like, what is 20 morale? Mitigation, upkeep, move speed, resistance. Okay, he has 100 morale. He has 100 morale right there. So 20 doesn't seem like it's that much, but then again, maybe I could get like a cascade going. So 100 morale does seem like a lot. That would basically max us out. I assume 200 based on that little scale would be max. Nearby allies. That also doesn't say in my squad, so I assume that would just be everyone nearby. All right, let's get the positive. Like I said, I kind of like the idea of like a lead from the front type character. All right, what do you know, Kelly? I'll hunt down the chief if time allows. He won't escape. If there's a lead, I'll take you to him. Master, my axe is yours to command. Hey, Master, a little gift made from Skull Hunter teeth. You made this? Since when? Take it or leave it, or I trash it. I'll take it anyways. Oh, okay, well, that's one of my annoying ones. I thought that was just like a, oh, wow, that's really nice. That obviously was not a, oh, wow, that's really nice. Beast Fang Necklace. Rugged northern necklace showcasing the owner's favorite trinkets. Frankly, it's one of the more refined pieces among the orc tribes. Okay. Okay, how do I equip a shield then? Is a shield an other accessory? Can I also equip that on her? Because she could actually use the hit points more. I could. Let's do that, because she was getting banged up. Is she supposed to be a Pict? I think they're supposed to be like Vikings. Take that how you will. Gotta love how the elders want you to get married fast. Yep. Night, Meta. Hopefully that works out better for you later. Okay, return to Hellcrawl and find Clem. Okay, so we finished her quest for the time being. Let's do that. Let's see how Clem's doing. Clem. Also, will you sell me more dudes? No. Sorry, Babel, I was out for days after getting hurt, so I couldn't help you. My advice, stay put for now, Clem. You got stabbed in a critical spot. If you get hurt again, it might mess up some of your other functions. Can you please stop talking about this? Why won't you say you were hurt earlier? I didn't want to accept any favors from the nobles. Ever since Count Darkraven took over, Villenburg has turned into a mess. Babel, don't forget, whose hands did the nobles' ducats really come from? Why worry about all that? As long as I get paid, that's all that matters. I guess I won't take money anymore. Wow, that's two extremes. I don't know if this is the type of game that I just need to be a chameleon and just literally agree with everything every character says, or if I should more do things that my character would want to do. Maybe this is sarcastic. We'll go with this one. I guess I won't take any money anymore. Blushing. We still have to take it. After all, we Justice Artists get our pay from Count Raven too. So you're a hypocrite. Gotcha. Just saying, if we did the job, we should get paid. That's more like it. All right, I have an idea. Let's go find my brother, Salen Sarn. He sells magic items at the free market called a flea market. He knows a lot of people there, and the Mountain-born often rob caravans and sell goods at the free market. Let's start with the free market and see what we can learn about Mountain-born. Then we can go after them. But first, we need to find some people to help us. There are many Mountain-born at the free market too, so avoiding them completely won't be easy. I'm ready. All right, let's head out. Salen Sarn isn't far from us. I assume that means I need to go hire people. Did you actually join me? You did. All right, you're in. All right, we've used you before. Let me actually back out here and look at character. You. Okay, you are a martial artist. Your talents, leadership, extra HP, range block. Yeah, he's going to be another two-hander person. He also can ride a horse. All right, I'm thinking infantry is what I'm thinking here. I don't suppose you'll talk to me? No, sure won't. All right, so talk to in Villenburg. All right, before we do that, I want to hit this spot again. Gather resource. I think we could get the raw gemstones here. I really would like to just be able to complete that. There are consequences for choices in the game. Go with your character's RP. Okay, thank you. I need to know that. 5 raw gemstones. Okay, that's exactly what we want. Gather resources. If we work too much, the tunnels might cave in. Gotta brace supports first. Take a breather. Okay, we'll be back. Before we trigger that, though, I would like to hire... Actually, before I try to hire people... Alright, we have 1 range dude. Range dude's not who I actually want. I want 5 melee people. Recruit. Alright, so I'm gonna get these guys. Oh, I guess I can... Okay, that's how I did it before. That was an oops. Cost me 6k and we get them. Sure. Alright, you... Alright, what is your talent? If deployed in column 1, 2... Okay, they don't like that. So you guys want to be back here. Sure. There you go. That's really weird. There we go. Some semblance of a formation. Be able to both do the mining job and the gathering mine, by the way. It's the same cooldown timer. Okay. Let's hit that too then. So the mining job, I assume it's this one. Villain Rock Mine has loads of goodies, but many eyes are watching closely. Rebuke the knights used to guard it, but with the chaos, the workers are too scared to work. Guard the door for us, and you can get the bulk of whatever we dig. Pick a mine, we'll hit it hard. All right, we did the Barren Mine once before. Let's try the Ordinary Mine. We're heading down the hall. Guard it well. If goons bust in, they'll swipe our ore. Let's get to work, boys. I have literally no idea how hard this will be. We did the Barren, and it was, like, really easy. Mountain-born Rebels 20. Move it. Not worth dying over junk rocks, says you. Carlos the Candle Shadow. Mountain-born Rebels. Okay, there's a caster group. All right, you and you. We'll do this. So they're going to concentrate on trying to take him out. I'm going to try to use my cavalry speed to take out range people. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad plan just because these guys get whomped on, but we'll see. Also, you set that up. Default control. No, I do want to default here. All right. Get in there, boys. Get the extra morale. And oh, yes. Oh, yes. We like that. We like that a lot. We'll go invincible, because why not? How are we doing over here? Looking a lot better. I really hope there's not friendly fire. That certainly looked like we gonked a guy in the back of the head with an arrow. Yeah, get out of here, mountain bandits. Nobody likes you. Get them, boys, get them. Aw. Victory. We got a receipt. City shop voucher, low amount, benefit is anonymity. You're thinking about gold mines. This one we should be able to do the third option. You kept your word, so we won't skimp on you. Here's your cut, take it. I will also say, just for the people that haven't really looked into the game at all, there's a whole, like, we can start our own kind of like faction, like take over towns and kind of do like nation building stuff, but we're just really far away from that. We need to get our family rep higher before that'll become available. Hold on, I don't even know what we actually got there. What is that under? Legion? No. I actually don't know. Okay, here, I guess it's just in this screen. That's a little weird. This feels like it should be equipment, but it also shows items. I feel like there should just be an item screen. All right, we did not get more raw gemstones, unfortunately. That's what we're after. All right, enter. No. Well, actually, yes. It said something about we can trade that voucher for 1,200. Okay, and this guy actually has gear also. So, yes, trade. Can I bring... Cannot. Character. All right, starting with the main character. We need a helmet and we need boots, and we're looking for heavy armor. So, trade me, friend. Heavy armor boots for 1,500. And a faceplate. Face guard helmet. Military helmet popular in the cockade area, used for centuries until replaced by full helmets, still widely owned by civilians. Lowers our attack, ups our armor. Yeah, we can't do the blue stuff. We're not even close to that. Trade. Okay, and come in here. Why did it default her above me? That is hilarious. Can I? This doesn't seem to move people. Is that because she has points to spend? Let me do that quick and see if that's the case. Okay, so for her... Okay, so they want her to be in light armor. Interesting. She did get walloped earlier. 10 melee attack. Oh, here we go, the self-heal. Let's get the self-heal first. That just seems like that would help her more than anything else I could do at the moment. All right, now, can you change, like... There we go. Okay, defaults is what I actually want. I think it moved her up top maybe because she had a level. Okay, but that didn't actually do what I wanted to do. Come in here, put on the new gear. All right, now we're in full stuff. We still don't have a shield though. Yeah, that is very strange. I have 2 horse slots. Weird. Okay, you're in all gray gear. I think I would like to up her if we have light gear because she died. So let's see about that. Do you have anything that is light? We have gray stuff. Heavy. Okay, leather cap. The answer is yes. What pieces do you need? Everything but the cap. So we need body armor and boots. Body armor and boots. Chain vest. Our money's okay, although it is a little sketch. And boots. Trade. Right, armor. So we went from 4 armor, 2 resistant to 6 and 3. Okay, there you go. Okay, he needs everything, and it looks like he wears heavy armor. Oh, look at that! She has a blue item. Pointed hat. Cloth hat, iconic pointed top. Symbol of Lorraine wizards. Elegance comes from the exquisite brim patterns. There you go. Exquisite brim patterns. Okay. Oh, he's out. I see he only has so much inventory. All right, well, give me the wrought iron. Better than nothing. Okay. Also, didn't I see requesting a rapier, farmhouse wine, turbulence? Okay, I can't do any of those things at the moment. This game is huge. The map is too big. I don't know about that. Yeah, we are literally in like one province. So like when we look at our map here, let me back out. When we look at it, this is like one province. There's 3 of them, I believe, for Caucids. There's 3 of them for the whatever the Asian faction is. There's 3 of them for the Egyptians, and I swear that the demons in the middle had like 5. Are there bonuses when the commander match? I think so. I think there's some. Let me just put it that way. I can't give you an example off the top of my head, but obviously if you give bonuses to archers, you'd want to lead archers, right? Okay, let's do this. Salen Sarn. Why don't you sell your gray stuff? I mean, I could. Maybe we'll need it for another character? Can you start as the Egyptians or demons? We didn't have one when I started my playthrough. I was very much debating starting as a demon, so that made the decision for me. Hey, beauty, unless you're here to buy magic items, could you please not mess with my business? Selen, which lady did you sneak off with last night? Why didn't you come looking for me? I was in the workshop last night making magic items. Begone, wench, I'm doing enchanting. I didn't meet with any ladies. Don't even try to lie to me. I saw you climbing over the wall at Dark Raven Count's place, and one of your shoes is still hanging on the old banyan tree. If you don't want secret getting out, meet me at the usual spot tonight. Wow, she's blackmailing him for a date? My lady, you must be mistaking me for someone else. Do you think that Count Dark Raven will buy that? I'll be there tonight, my lady. Relax, stick to my plan and your secret's safe with me. I won't tell Count Dark Raven. You can start as a Caucid or a Chinyun. There you go. Salen, your messy private life is making Sarn look bad. Hey, dear brother, whose Justicar squad got wiped out in Mountainborn? Now the whole village of Villansburg is calling you Justicar's shame. One day I'll wipe that shame on Sarn. You can't keep hanging out with noble girls forever if you want to end up like Dad with an illegitimate kid of your own. Don't forget, your position and your Justicar titles are all thanks to me, your brother, the illegitimate son of this family, who had to butter up those noble ladies just for you. So wait, you slept around with the noble ladies to get your brother a job as a paladin? That's a plot line. While you're sleeping every night, I'm working myself to the bone. I have early hip pain, brother. Trying to restore our family's good name. No, that's not the right way. If we want our title back, we have to earn it on the battlefield, not by sleeping with noble women. Oh dear brother. Did you make... What is with the noble women of this kingdom, by the way? Holy moly. They're like snoo times 100. Oh dear brother. Did you ever make any achievements on the battlefield? This fight was an accident. Next time, I'll beat Mountainborn and restore the honor of the family. Fine, but don't forget, I'm the legal heir of Sarn. That's what our jerk father decided. I don't care about his title at all. I'm just a small lord, but he insists I inherit it. So it's pretty clear who the old man favors, right, Clem? I'm the eldest son of the family, so it's my duty to restore it. A noble's will has more legal weight than status. Also, I'm illegitimate but lawful. If push comes to shove, I'll win back the title myself. I'm waiting for that day. Ahem. Are you guys done talking? This is Babel. We both got caught by Mountainborn, but we fought our way out together and took down Milan from the Mountainborn. Babel, you saved the eldest son of the Sarn family. You're a lifesaver to our family. Thank you very much. Salon Sarn shouted dramatically, catching the eyes of many in the flea market. No doubt by tomorrow the news will be all over town. We're comrades. Got 100 reputation. We're comrades. We look out for each other. No, you know what? He didn't screw us over. That's not quite right. Clem and I are partners. My foolish brother caused you trouble. From now on, you'll always be in Salon Sarn's debt. Enough talk about the Jamily heir. You gotta give it to the Jamily heir. We're here on serious business. You're tracking Mountainborn, right? I've dug the info up. Recently, a smuggling caravan showed up at the flea market, bringing a bunch of burning land wagon gear, sword, armor, and you name it. The whole shipment's been snapped up. The Mountainborn folks didn't just take this batch, they've ordered another one, which will hit Lieberland in a few days. If we follow the caravan, we can find where the Mountainborn are hiding. It's not easy to track Mountainborn. They've got eyes everywhere. I have 2 disguise rings. Put them on and you'll look like Mountainborn. Why are you being so generous all of a sudden? The leader of Mountainborn, Darcy Raven, has a bounty of 100,000 ducats. Even word of the Mountainborn rebels' hideout is worth. I have a smoke bomb. If you get spotted, use it to get away, dear brother. Don't let the Mountainborn catch you again and embarrass the Sarn family. I'm not going with you. I got ladies to meet these past few nights. Babel, let's wait by the road where the caravan passes and watch for the smugglers to show up. Wait, let me see the magic items that Salon Sarn gave you. Is there something wrong? Okay, I will give a big suggestion here, devs. Have the 2 characters who are talking, one on the left and one on the right. That is so standard for the visual novel thing that you've got going on here that it feels weird that you don't have that. It's obviously cut corners. These don't seem very useful. I'm not an expert, so all I can say is these are very low quality. My brother only sells fakes? No wonder he agreed so quickly. Let's go back and find him. They're not fakes, just defective items. Or we could ask an archmage to check for us. Where can we find? The famous ones charge a fortune. Let's go see Anita. She should still be in Lieberland. I'll send a message. Do we have to ask the noble's help again? We should try trusting my brother. He's still part of the Sarn family. When we're working outside, always be careful. Just in case, we should ask Her Highness for help. All right, since Babel decided, I'll accept. I really do hope that... I think that only happened because she was in our group, right? I wonder if you could play this without Chris. I wonder if she's required. Because it's very interesting when you get games where the story changes based on who you recruit, etc., etc. Jamily, yeah. Welcome to the Builder Jamily. Hey, Boyer Tactics. Hello, is this game more of a sandbox experience like Mountain Blade, or is it on rail? I couldn't tell you for certain. I'm only like 5 or 6 hours in. I've heard that it's very sandboxy. Right now, we're just following these storylines. I assume that the storylines will run out at some point. so far by following the storylines, we've recruited our team. So I would say you definitely want to at least do that. But I do know that once you meet people in the world and you get them on this screen, based on the tutorial we did in the demo, we can make them like us, and then you can hire them once they like you, essentially. So we have, yeah, none of the stuff here. The zones are split by level, but if you want to go to the other side of the map, you can and do those quests instead. You finish the storylines and get many more storylines. Well, there you go. Poet and don't know it. Okay, our money is looking dangerous, I will say that. Let's poke our nose in here. I want to go to the tavern. Got any quests I could do? Find some jobs. Collect Dewy Starflower. Sure. Lazurite. Sure. Torch Carrier Merchants. Collect machine elements. We have 10 of 10. Sure. Can I just turn those in here? All missions assigned. Check back later. All right. Deliver goods. Track. Enter. Yeah, there we are. There you go. Deliver machine elements. Thanks for the mats. 20 relationship. Yeah, we need to get the relationship up so they'll sell us better stuff. So that's totally fine. All right, track that one. Just over here. Use our sprint. Yeah, we're up to paying almost 1,000 per day. That makes me nervous. Such mundane items are of no use to me. Please help yourself, mortal. Will deliver. Industry boost ducat. Okay, sure. Yeah. All right, I don't know where to get Dewy Starflower yet, so we don't have that one. And we don't have enough raw gems yet. All right, so I guess we're doing Brother Betrayed. War Guild Mercenary Team. Can I talk to you? Recruit followers. Gold's gold no matter who pays. Money talks. Somebody suggested this earlier. All right, so requires War Guild relationship with family. Okay, so I don't have enough rep yet, but let's just see what they have. Musketeer, a privateer and a cockade, Vanguard Shieldman, Crest Guardian, infantry. I believe this is what I want. Yeah, this is what I really want, because this gets me into the higher tier heavy cav. So infantry is what I want. So to do that, we need to get rep with the war merchants, marksmen, and camp followers. Man, I would love to be able to recruit here. Can you go back to... I believe we need 24 hours before it'll recharge. They'll say that they need to fix the roof or whatever it was. All right, we have a point available. Let's bring our spirit, I guess. I don't know. 5% SP. Basic plus 175. The character skill level, which can increase the number of spells cast. But we're not really running out yet, so maybe I don't put anything in that at the moment. This would be melee defense. Intelligence is energy power. Yeah, none of those are... I don't know why those are necessarily secondaries. I think let's just go with some more strength. What do you also want me to equip something? No say. All right. Talent, we have no talent points to do. Okay. Her. Available 1 point. Ranged accuracy. I think that's a yes. That's also her lowest stat. Let's bring that up a little bit. Okay, here. +1 int, +1 spirit, +1 perception. Let's do energy piercing. Okay, this is the archer route. If equipped with ranged weapons, we do all that stuff. Extra physical power. Range block, that would be pretty good. Let's just get the raw stats for now. I don't really need anything to make that work. The mine is weekly. Okay, good to know. I guess we should start paying closer attention to the calendar. Also, what the heck is this? Salto. Struggling to earn coin while spending flows like water? Paralyzed by poverty? Eyeing gear you dare not buy? Seek me at Cornoa City if you want to learn wealth building tricks. I like this guy. He seems very generous. I'll visit you someday, Salto. Okay, we also should start paying more attention to the time. So I think we attacked the mine on the 24th. Can you start as any class? I don't know about any class, but there is like 8 or 9 classes that you can choose from. Okay, Palace. Sheriff, and we're gonna, what do you know, Sheriff? Borrowing the local training grounds. Very interested in that, but let's not fiddle with that at the moment. Princess Anita, we got 3 magician items from Klim's younger brother, Salen Sarn. Could you check them for us? Salen Sarn? That name sounds familiar. I think I've heard it somewhere before. Ahem. At the noble ladies' parties in Villansburg, he's always the talk of the town. Good looking, and there's always some juicy gossip. Ah, so it's him. But I feel I've heard of him somewhere else too. Let me see the items first. I met so many people, it's impossible to remember everyone. I need to carefully check the 3 Magicii items. So figured anything out? I've never seen a spell like this before. It's got such a personal touch. Whoever made it is a real genius. Salen Sarn is my younger brother. Apparently this guy got the badass looks and his brother got the lady charm. He really does have some talent in magic. But the materials he used are pretty low quality, so the rings couldn't hold that much magic. Probably won't last more than a few uses. I haven't seen this kind of spell before, but I can add some materials to the ring so you can use it normally. Thank you, Your Highness. Anita started working, melting a bunch of materials into the ring before reforging it while keeping the spell intact. All done, finished. Looks pretty nice. If you like it, I can give it to you as a keepsake once everything's taken care of. Hope they work like yeah, I mean... This one's for you, Princess. Babel, I'd suggest you take back what you just said. I don't want you dying too soon and leaving my story with a bad ending. You shouldn't just give or accept rings casually. Take it. Please marry me, Princess. Your Highness, we're taking care of things. Hope you can return to Red Pine Land soon. Just sorting through all these gifts. There are too many. You go ahead. Unlocked relationship. Yeah. She says no out loud, but in her heart, she says yes. All right, can I do this training thing? What is this? Are we just picking? What are we doing here? Okay, I can pick these. Deploy? No team selected. What do you mean no team selected? Everyone selected? Maybe I can only do 1 team? Let's try that. No team selected. Ah, I see what you're saying. I have to select my opponents? What? No team selected. You fight against yourself. Oh, okay. That's what I needed. Okay, so... I mean, I guess technically you're waifu number 1. Hold on, let's do that the other way around. And you guys can be on a team. What? Confirm this legion and team to start a military drill. Sure. Boxu lady. Okay, so they're deploying like that. All right. Yes. All right, we're gonna try to, as usual, go for my standard crush the reinforced or the range units. Come on. Ah, I don't like that they spread out like that. Okay, also, somebody earlier said use Q. What does Q do? It's here. Is that my healing item, if I had to guess? All right, good job, team. All right, looks like I win. So we got some kills. They also, do we get anything though? That's what I want to know. I don't think we got XP. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, well, live and learn. Wait for the smuggling, start the dew flower, get the gemstones. All right, let's actually map up here a little. What else do we need to do? Can we stop by this tower? What does this do? Great ancient tower looms, walls rust molded. Dread, regret, gloom seeps in. Leave before pent up the sins target you. Okay, no. Let's actually, hold on. Let's stop by here again. I should be checking the quests in each town at the tavern, because we need to make money. Find some jobs. Own silver dust silk. Own azurite jade. Okay, we could do that one. Accept. Collect mana crystals. Accept. Here we go. Deliver. Thanks for the mats. Forge carrier merchants plus 20. Yeah, we need to get our reps up, so. Deliver Stardew? That's not enough. Deliver azurite jade. There you go. Show me what you got. Conduit ring. Okay, so are shields an actual thing? Like, it says we need to use a shield for that one ability, but I have not yet seen a shield. That seems very weird to me. Okay, a green bow. We also have some accessories here. All right. Green bow. She has a green bow. I have room for accessories. They are accessories. Okay, that's what I need to know. So I don't want one for him, but I could actually use some accessories. You have, maybe we did get XP from that fight, because I don't think he would leveled up before. All right, for him, we're gonna give him some dex. Talent-wise, probably extra armor. I'm not gonna go ranged on him. Just a bunch of HP. Extra leadership, yes. Actually, but I don't have anyone to put in there at the moment, or at least no one I care about. Well, no, I have that one extra dude. Let's just get him in there so he can start getting XP. Even if he's not the type I want in this squad. Team, what about my team? Are you sure you want to withdraw this hero? No. Why are you showing me that? Okay, whatever. Relations. Okay, here we go. So now we've at least made acquaintance with Anita Ilch. Mage Cocked group is the Fort of Justice. Recent conditions. Not in same family, non-family. Help her prepare succeeding Rhinelund. Complete mission. Shall we meet again someday? Okay. She would like a Stell rubbing. We might actually be able to get that. She also wants a Stell rubbing. She wants booze. Wait, show me what you've got. Do you have any Stell rubbings? You do not. I mean, I really want these. He's selling 2 of them. I'm buying them. I'm buying them. All right, and let's give... I think we're going to give them both to him for now. If I can. Just for the extra 8 HP. Someone in your legionary has an upgrade. Ah, thank you. Ah, I didn't see it. Yes. Yes, yes. Is it you? Is it you? It's her. Okay, so Camp Follower does have a nice little boost, I will say. We could make her a witch. As you do. I don't really have a squad ready for that yet. We could make her a Crest Guardian. Increase morale by 20 for surrounding allies within range. Ooh. That would be better over in Klim's group, but that would be fine. I don't hate that. Valkyrie Knights, something unlocked. Dusk Arbiter. Need 15 mana crystals. Ah, yes we do. I like the idea of the Crest Guardian, if I'm being honest. I'm not really ready for a Witch Squad or anything yet. I would only have one. Yeah, let's try to do a Crest Guardian, so I need 15 mana crystals. We'll just hang off on that for now. Is this expand button also giving me more teams? I assume that's what that is. All right, what else do you want? Talent. Okay, so she has her heal. Okay, we could make her have an extra defense. It's only 5 seconds, though. I don't know about that one. Extra physical power, extra attack, attack faster. That would be good. Extra attack, extra attack. And again, she kind of got really banged up, and she's wearing very light armor. Let's make her better at using the armor. There we go. Okay, now we're done with that. Now let's go see about this mission. We need to stop in these towns and work on missions, so. All right, just out of curiosity, find job. Oh, okay, so he doesn't tell me when. I do wish that was the case. Where are we? We're here. Rogue followers camp. You know what? Let's do a little exploration while we're here. What do you know? Rogue formers camp. Bandit den lies empty. Empty tables, pot syntax, something went down, don't ask. Boost from investing in machine element. Yeah? Old nest isn't so old. Past the tunnels, lanterns grow. You see an underground area. I think we're just going to leave that for now. Yeah, that is true, bro. I do want to lead. Found random stuff. Stash hideout. Legion scale. I can't tell. Like, how tough are you? You seem to be running away, so that makes me think you're weak. Purple-eyed prince, why abandon your old servant? I beg you, Lord of the End, grant me ancient secrets. All right, let's see if we can fight this guy. Okay, we are much stronger than him. Let's chance it. I want to see how the auto does. I've heard this is really bad. Seemed fine. If we come in here. Yeah, we seem fine. I think it's because they're just so low. I will fight this guy, but I don't want to be next to everyone else. Or maybe it doesn't matter. All right, let's manual it. Did we figure out how to start the workshop? I need to level up before we can do the invest thing. Our reputation's too low. Okay, so we have you guys. All right, we'll go straight down the middle. No, we'll do this. That looks too good to AoE. Yep. Now I'll cover my archers. Okay, we look like we won in the north. All right, they're doing just fine over here. Get wrecked. Run them down. Nobody escapes. Nobody. Become my XP. All right. Cool. Confirm. Why does he keep telling me talent? Okay, apparently she has a talent. All right, what do we want? Resistance. Melee defense block. I probably want the archer line here. And or maybe I should get some magic. We really don't have anybody else who can do any magic. So adds a bunch of int. Adaptive weapon. 6 ice spikes. Deals damage, cause freeze. Okay. Or fireball. Burns. Geothermal eruption, dealing damage. Areas burning for 20 seconds. All right. Let's do the ice stuff. I'm usually more of an ice. Engage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a little bit of a power difference there. All right, come here, buddies. Come here, buddies. God, I love that ability so much. Okay, we're starting to actually get some numbers on the field here. I will say I seem to get stuck a lot on my own troops. Okay, hang on. Yes, I will fight. Whoa, 84. 84. Nope. 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 Just let me just nope out of that. Here's nothing. So some merchants. What do you know? Oh, I could give him some stones, and he would give me Lake Stone bracelet. Goods trades between nations. Okay. No good on that at the moment, though. I need that for something else. Okay. Well, actually, hang on. I need 15 mana crystals. I don't really have anything to trade, though. All right. What do we know at the camp? Those hiding here are all fugitives who escaped Scales Law. Perhaps this place will soon be abandoned. Okay. Yeah, and I can't take that guy on yet. All right, so we're done here. Hey, there's Salto! Okay, we'll stick to mission, but remind me Salto's down there. There are only 2 disguise rings, so Babel and I handle this. The rest will wait to hear from us. That's a great story idea. Let's write that down. Wait for the smuggling caravan with Clem. They're here, Babel. Let's put on the rings and look for an opening. All right, all set. Let's stop here and rest for a while. Wait for the mountain-born folks to come pick us up. The deep mountains are on our turf, so don't wander around. Now's our chance. Let's knock them out. Sure. No, Salon Sarn played us. The ring has no magic at all. Didn't the Archmage tell us it works? The plan has changed. We need to ambush the caravan. Sig to signal. Ambush the caravan. I feel the same way. Signal now, Babel. They've signaled. Come with me. Master, I'm here to save you. What was the point of having the Archmage check the rings if she wasn't going to do it? I feel double betrayed. Which smuggling caravan are you from, bringing weapons to the Mountain-born? If you don't tell the truth, I'll throw you in the Justicars' prison and let the Justicars deal with you. Ha ha ha, my foolish brother. You still walked right into my trap. The one who sent the message and gear to Mountain-born was me! Dio! Salon Sarn, how can it be? What Darcy Raven promised is more than you could ever imagine. You're surrounded. Disarm and surrender. Fort Justice will give you a fair trial. No, you're the one surrounded now. You should be the one to surrender. I played my reversey card. Feel the power of my magic and wisdom. You hear a hissing sound. The smoke grenade in your backpack goes off on its own, and the dead smuggler's bodies start leaking it too. Yellow smoke spreads everywhere. One by one, you collapse and lose consciousness. It's a smoke grenade. Something's not right with it. Count Darcy Raven, the true Count of Liberand, I brought exactly what I promised. So you're the ones who took out my camp. It should have been Clem and Babel. You could question them yourself for details. It's time to settle our deal. Before I pay the rest, I want to check the goods. Bring up the Highland female warrior first. If you're brave enough, fight me one-on-one. Let me go. You're a top gladiator, right, Kelly? I'll never betray my master. What makes Dark Raven so special that you're this loyal? No, my master's Babel. Well, that's boring. Lock her up. With a temper like that, she's clearly an untamed horse. Let's just wait for Dark Raven to break her in first. You two brothers really are some strange tastes. Your tastes aren't refined enough to get the little quirks between my brother and me. Bring Babel and Clem up here. It's time for real business. We don't seem to have very good luck with the ambushes. No kidding, Wolf. No kidding. Clem, when your father lost his title, you would have never gotten a shot at becoming a judicator. I saw your ability and personally promoted you to judicator, giving your family a chance. Why are you going against me and digging into the army of justice? Darcy Raven, just look at your people. Every mob and murders like Milan call themselves an army of justice. They're looting, burning, and killing Liberland, doing every evil thing unimaginable. If I don't resort to murders and robbers, do you think that Judicator of Liberland would ever fight for the Count title of Darcy Raven? By Liberland law, Dark Raven and I should split Villenburg evenly and set up 2 viceroyalties. But the Fort of Justice actually declared that I, Darcy Raven, have been stripped of my inheritance. You can't seriously think that's a fair verdict. The Judicator shouldn't question the Fort of Justice's ruling. You have 2 choices. Join Mountainborn and serve me, Darcy Raven, taking back my title. Whatever Dark Raven promised, I, Darcy Raven, will give you double. Or be executed right here to honor my loyal Milan. Judicator will never compromise with rebels. Babel, what do you think? I have no interest in this guy. Refuse the offer. I won't work with rebels either. Salen Sarn, they're yours. Let their death serve some purpose. For the raid on Villensburg, I want every coin and treasure in Dark Raven's vault. Bring them all to me. As you command. We've already discussed the payment for this deal, Lord Darcy Raven. Treat them as cannon fodder. Feed them to the Judicator. Don't let me down, Salen. It's time the Codex had an owner. Yes, Count Darcy Raven. I could take him. Put me in, coach. Clem, my dear brother. Forgive me, Count Darcy Raven offered too much. Salen, have you forgotten our family's pride? Have you forgotten our brotherly promise to bring back the family's glory? I'm illegitimate. Why did the family's honor ever depend on me? Ha ha ha. The grimoire handed down in House Raven is the true treasure for mages. Brother, for me to get it, you'll need to make a little sacrifice. This is also for the heir of the Sarn family, dear brother. Salen, you're a disgrace to the family. I swear I'll take you to the Fort of Justice to face trial. I'll never forget the shame you brought on the Sarn family today. Boy, Clem just gets screwed time after time after time. Right now, the real shame on the Sarn family is you, Clem, my dear brother. At night, you're all locked in separate cells. Clem sits on a pile of hay, silent and defeated, and once again, Chris's voice echoes in your mind. So, you figured out an escape plan yet, or do you want me to go and find someone? When we reach Willenberg, we'll make our move and escape. I think this plan is risky. We still don't know what Salen Sarn is planning. Too bad Anita was escorted back to Red Pine Land by Archduke Harrison, and everyone else who could help is locked up here. Whatever he's up to, we have to stop him. If no one else can, we'll do it ourselves. Put the Mountainborn clothes on and bring them to the city gates. I did say Justice Art earlier, Sean. Yeah, my bad. Enemy attack, it's Mountainborn. They're breaking into the city. On guard, ready the arrows on bed crossbows. Drop your weapons and surrender. You'll have a chance for trial. Fort of Justice will give you a just verdict. Clem, can't you just talk to them? I don't think there's any use. Salen must have prepared already. Citizens, listen up. I'm Judicator Klim. You've got the wrong enemy. Klim has teamed up with the Mountainborn and put 2,000 gold bounty out there. Brothers, let's move. Completely backfired. I've never seen Judicator catching criminals so aggressively. Fight to the death. All right. Okay, so we have one range group, so I want to kind of flip-flop here. So we'll send you guys into the top, and we'll do our standard flank. I do think I want these to be synced up a little better, though. Let's try that. Yeah, I really need some more cav. Nope, go deeper. Go deeper. They already spread out too much. Dang it. Yeah, boy, our attacking level is so slow. All right, let's get some morale going. I probably should pop that before we run off. All right, how are things looking over here? Oh, no, no! My elven bard! How dare you! All right, well, we still win. Sounds like you should have just joined them. All good. Thanks for introducing all these indie type games to me. Oh, you're very welcome, man. You know, I always say it, but one of my favorite things is when people find a new favorite game based on something I showed off on the channel. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I enjoy doing it. Take a chance on all the weird games that may otherwise not get seen by people. You got it wrong. We're not with the Mountainborn. Call for help from the Count's estate. We're no match for Klim and the Mountainborn. Mountainborn broke into Villenberg and robbed the shops on the street. Several noble estates have been breached. They moved so fast the city, it's like they knew the city like the back of their hand. Klim, you traitor, you're a disgrace to the Judicator. It wasn't me, you have to believe me. The real mastermind are Salen Sarn and Darcy Raven. Enough. Count Dark Raven has ordered all Judicators and guards to return to the mansion. Drop everything else. If we don't catch Klim, it's just a bit of lost money. If we ignore Count Dark Raven's orders, we'll lose our heads. Babel, they're about to abandon the civilians on the street. These nobles are all the same, only looking out for themselves. I don't get why Klim keeps dreaming of becoming one of them. Babel, I want to save civilians on the street first, simply because I'm a civilian too. My father is a lord, never made it into nobility. Does that mean civilians don't deserve any honor? This isn't the time for us to fight each other. We need to hurry, Klim, Chris. Think it through. Only Count Dark Raven can speak for us at the Fort of Justice and clear our names. Honestly, I don't care who we save first. I've seen this plenty of times. Usually, you end up pleasing no one. Just tell me who to take out. I'll follow my master. Who? I mean, I don't owe anything to the Count either. I feel like we're a little bit more of a folk hero type person. Push back the rebels on the street. Prioritize pushing back the rebels first. The Count's mansion isn't so easy to break into. I would sure love to heal. Enter. Yes, please. I will pay for some healing. I don't know if we have to immediately jump into a fight, but I'm kind of assuming. We're tax collectors of Darcy Raven, the real rulers of Villensburg. You'll have to pay up today. Darcy Raven lost his inheritance rights ages ago. You have no authority to collect taxes. So what if Count Dark Raven dies today? That still needs an official approval from the Fort of Justice. Cough up the money, pigs. I don't have time for your paperwork. I don't got time for bureaucracy. Either pay up or die, and I'll just take your money. Your call. Where's the Judicator? Where are the Liberland guards? We pay the most taxes. We should get protection first. You don't have the ability to protect your money. I'll protect it for you. Judicator Klim will protect the citizens' sacred property from violation. Klim, let's go. Let's deal with the Mountainborn first. Ooh, hard battle. That's not a good sign. Okay, so we got to be a little more careful here. I think I need to actually focus on taking out their main melee hero. That seems to be what's causing me the most problems. Let's do this. Let's try that. All right, wait. Before I rush off, let's do some morale. Then we rush off. Yes. We're vulnerable. Yes. Good job, team. How are we doing over here? All right, we're doing okay. All right, now we are fighting him he's all by himself. All right, nope, I was too slow. Sad. All right, I'm gonna leave you to it. I do feel like I made the right decision over here. She got him down. Excellent. Oh, look at them run. Look at them run like the cowards they are. Very nice. All right. Yeah, that went okay. Especially considering that we were outgunned there. You're not good for my budget. Maybe that's it. Nobody can afford to support the channel because they're buying all the games I'm showing off. Why are you so late, Judicar Klim? I demand compensation for my losses, and I demand Count Dark Raven to cut my taxes. We just saved you and your property. This is your job anyways. I'll report you to Fort Justisar for your crimes, you tax thieves. None of us are adjudicators anymore, Klim. You were kicked out, remember? Now we're all just mercenaries. I'm going to rough up that merchant. His foul mouth has it coming. You know what? I'm going to let my redhead waifu be a redhead waifu. Go beat him up. Kelly punched the merchant in the face and his nose started bleeding. That's enough. We should head to the castle. I feel better. All right. I am going to pay again, though. I'm not sure if I should be doing this, but I feel like we're going to have to do battles back to back to back, and I don't want to just sit around and wait. You're too late. Stop right there or I'll kill the Countess. Help me. Let the Countess go. If you've got a problem, take it out on me. Klim, really? Even now you're hoping to be a hero? Stay back. If anyone moves, I'll hurt the Countess. Just wait. Count Darkraven will be coming for you. Salon Sarn, I swear I'll clean house in my family. I'm true to my word. I'll be waiting for that day. Salon Sarn took the Countess and left Villansburg. It won't be long before Count Darkraven's army returns to Villenburg and you'll have nowhere left to run. Klim, Babel, welcome to my estate. I'm afraid the only hospitality you'll get is a dungeon and some chains. Or tell me this, who between me and Darcy Raven is more fit to be the Count of Villenburg? The inheritance titles is first handled by Fort of Justice. Judicator has no right to answer. Bullshit, Klim. Power comes from your supporters. No matter how nice the law sounds, it's nothing compared to having people at your side and soldiers in your castle. If you don't have any supporters, being a count is just an empty title. The old count chose me for one reason. The count's title can only go to one person, or else the whole family will decline even faster. Babel, Klim, you both have ability. I can give you a chance to redeem yourself. Sounds nice, but your army could have arrived any time, yet it shows up now. Isn't it just so the Mountain Board can reign Villansburg, letting you consolidate the country's power to deal with your brother? Even now, the merchants and Judicator who don't support you before have to support you. Isn't this how the game is played among nobles? What's wrong with my strategy? Isn't the strongest the one who gets to be chief? There's a difference between nobles and tribal chiefs. Nobles use both cruelty and kindness to consolidate their rule, but a tribal chief usually just acts with mindless cruelty. So what should we do? Rescue the Countess? Help me gather some people. I'm gonna have a showdown with my dear brother. As for the Countess, let's hope she's safe and sound. Or if you prefer, you can choose the dungeons, chains, and my arena. Count Darkraven, your words and actions show you have no respect for Liberland's laws and authority of the Fort of Justice. I thought you had something else to say, Klim. Of course I respect the Fort of Justice. just as I respect my countess. Make your choice, Babel. Of course, you can ask for other terms. Okay, so I could say, I'm a mercenary, I need a hefty reward, or we've lost a lot of people and need more hands. I don't really need hands. I want a hefty reward. I'm a mercenary. I need a hefty reward. My treasury was just raided by Darcy Raven. I can pay your commission after I defeat him. So, can I take it that you've accepted my proposal? Honestly, I don't really have much of a choice. All right, get to it. Borrow training grounds, station. Nope. Join the mountain festival. What? Friend, your gear screams Sacred Mountain Festival. Am I right? What's the Sacred Mountain Festival? The Mountain Festival began in Varan Mountains under the Kingdom of the Mountains. Tribes dueled to pick warriors and settle scores. Liberland doesn't settle scores by force anymore, but the fighting spirit lives on. All participants must select the strongest team from their own core to challenge against the others. Through a random draw will match you with opponents of similar strength. Only by defeating formidable opponents in front of you can you advance to the next match and ultimately reach the final four of the tournament. The final four will receive a corresponding Glory Iron ticket based on the final ranking. Accumulating Glory Iron tickets with participants will advance in more advanced events. In simple terms, it's about using your strongest team to defeat participants. All right, that's not... Yeah, maybe not now, guy who's promoting his event. If you selected a troop option, he gives you decently elite troops. Huh? Fair enough. I'm playing blind. We're doing it blind. All right. You can promote. All right. Now we do have a little bit of a question here. I think we still head for cavalry. That is what I want. Junior mercenary or a wanderer. I think we just go junior mercenary here. Senior mercenary, veteran. Okay, yep. Promote. Okay, and you we can't do because we need some gemstones. For her, promote a squire archer. Sure. I do prefer having more like uniform teams, but I just can't do that at the moment, so is what it is. Okay, we have hit the 2-hour mark. I am gonna go refresh my tea here quick, keep my voice going. I'm kind of hoping that we can go for quite a while tonight, but we'll just see how long my voice will hold out. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell YouTube that we're gonna take a $5. If you're not blocking ads, I appreciate the pennies. Get up, get yourself a drink, get yourself a stretch. I will be back in 5. All right, welcome back in. Got my tea already. Those of you who stayed, thank you very much. Okay, let's continue on. So we need to go to the War Guild in Villansburg and talk to our companions. Yeah? Does it want me to exit and re-enter, maybe? Scully said I was 20 minutes behind. Oh, geez. I'm left clicking, I am right clicking, and none of those are talking to my companions. Accepting the request, gather your team, you'll face Darcy in battle in a few days. Talk to your companions at the War Guild to plan the next move. I don't know why that's not working. Find some jobs. I guess we could run. Oh, we've already done those jobs. I guess let's just head out for a second. And holy moly, there's a lot of people running around all of a sudden. All right, let's come down here. Are you ready to sell me more troops? You are. Hire hunters. I do like those troops, so that's going to be for her. 2 Highland Barbarians. All right, so you come out, and you guys go in. Not you. You. Okay, so... remind myself, what is this? Heroes first column ahead, same column, first column behind. Okay, so that seems to work just fine. We have 1 extra swordsman. Not really what she's doing, but just to give him XP, I'm going to throw him in there. Do we ever talk to guys with chests, especially villagers and merchants that can have some cheap goods? I mean, we've done a little bit, but not too much. I'm up to the 3-day wait. Where do you see I need to wait 3 days? Darcy Raven in a few days. Talk to your companions to plan our next move. Yeah, we definitely need some more faction rep. I turned in some quests. What is this? I've turned in some quests, but we definitely have more to do. Fourth Tribunal, Relic Maintenance, Lawkeeper Camp? What do you know? According to the records, the original code, the knights can become your sword. Holy Cashlido! 33,300! We could just grab a Liberal Information Ripper. Simple as. Alright. Swordsman, Heavy Cav, Rebuke Knights. I mean, that'd be really cool, but we are nowhere remotely able to afford anything like that. Relic Maintenance, what do you do? No. Let's send me to the same place. What's going on here? There we go. Trade, okay, what do you know? You have stuff that you won't sell me. Counts, okay, nothing of interest. Oops. Faction rep is the bottleneck to better troops. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Also, hold on, how close are we? Okay, we're kind of getting there. Need 100 more. And this should not be ready yet. Yeah. All right, will they talk to me now? War Guild. No. All right, I'm going to assume that you know something I don't about the 3-day thing. I didn't see anything that said that. It just says a few days here. But that does seem like I cannot interact with them. All right, we'll just zoom around. What do you do? Hand the mud, River Valley hides valuables. Locals say the Baron's valuable treasure is hidden here. Sure, gather resources? Okay, there we go. There's some time movement. Oh, we got some Dewy Starflower. And I think that leveled us. Leveled her. Okay, another point. We were raising her dex currently. And talent. Two-handed weapon seniors. Not a lot of other choices. Sure. Go for it. Let's see if there's maybe some new quests here. You log in and out. What do you mean by log in and out? Like reload the game? I mean, we can burn a couple days. That's fine. I just don't have a counter or anything. Tavern. Find some jobs. Silver Dust Silk, we'd have to just buy that somewhere. I'm pretty sure I don't want to do that. All right, nothing we can do here. What do you know? Brilliant Vault. Auction Dealer. We have not near that amount of money. A merchant. Yeah, he does want to exchange things, but no, I don't think we're quite to that point yet. Iron Ember Congregation. Iron Ash Clerk. Steel crumbles, law endures. Our mission continues until every mandate code remnant is executed. Iron Ember Congregation, born from a shameful defeat. Decades ago, Codex School Evocation Splinter Group misused HP. Crossed Fort of Justice's line using magic on kin. 4 Judicator squads crushed their mage tower. We underestimated magic, thinking gray iron armor blocked Codex spells. When Judicators were shredded, arrogance hit us hard. Hundreds of Judicators destroyed Codex School's mage tower, yet villains fled, spreading their vile creed. Iron Ember Congregation rose from our comrades' bones, driven by faith, shame, and hostile. We've been too harsh or too soft over decades. Innocents died on stakes. Nobody's perfect. We battle the world's vilest foes. Nothing is unsacrificable, even ourselves. That was a rough translation. Holy moly. Okay, again, nothing I can really do here. You also have a quest with Swan Knight? I thought we finished that storyline. If we pull open my quests here. Yeah, this is the only quest we have at the moment. Let's see if they're ready to talk. So, they want me to, the fact that it doesn't have the quest icon here. All right, 1 day has passed. We'll continue doing some looking around. We'll go see what these quests are, I guess. All right, Salto, what do you know? Babel, you came. Good timing. My luck's good. Since you helped last time, I know you're reliable. Let's make a deal. Great trade principles demand mutual benefit, but you invest first. Selling a money-making method for 3,000 ducats. A method worth 3,000 ducats? Pay first, details later. Returns vary, but you won't lose out. Guarantee how. My God and faith guarantee it. Take that Lieberland merchant. Without our deal, he'd remain obscure forever. But our deal gave him 20 splendid years, respected, family united, beyond his dreams. But my trade principles, he got fair value. Buy money-making method. Good eye, follow me, I'll explain the location. Will you, or did you just run away? What do you have here, buddy? Brigade, magician, and a village wizard. We're already kind of low on cash. More monastery than city. The Collins Corona city drowns in incense and hymns. Every sunset bleeds with the Lady of Rising's holy light. Gold, crimson, sunburst emblems glare everywhere. Dazzling, yet almost gaudy. Okay, we have something here. Mrs. Kelly. Got something on your plate, friend, am I right? We'll talk. Babel? That's me, Babel. What's up? You may address me as Madam Kelly. I represent myself in offering you a contract, a business arrangement. Madam Kelly, judging by your attire, you're someone important in the guild. Shouldn't your request be handled by subordinates? Titles mean little. I'm just an art dealer, but sometimes even merchants face problems money can't solve. Cutting to the chase, soon an antique will leave Bernay for Springland. I need someone unconnected to intercept that caravan. Whose caravan? Torch carrier merchants. You're paying me to attack your own merchants? No need for specifics. Stop them, take the goods, get paid. Keep it simple, better for everyone. Alright. I know the rules, and so you know the rules, and so do I. Anything else I need to know? You see it too. This deal is unconventional. Since we're meeting openly, we can't be linked by any subsequent accidents. Agreed? You mean? Leave no witnesses, Babel. If anyone knows it was you, it'll become a burden to both of us. Do this and you'll earn the price we agreed on. Late now. Until next time, Babel, remember we talked about nothing except small talk. Yeah, it doesn't seem shady at all. Alright, same stuff here as usual. Tavern. Quests. I wish some of these quests were like, fight some bandits. I don't think I want to use up the wood, so we're empty there. Okay, somebody also mentioned we have mail? No, it's the same mail we've already had from Salto. Alright, Salt Mine Town. Oh, hey, we've kind of unlocked a new area. Business code. Love spell. Business is business. I'm not really looking to move into a new area, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm not really looking to move into a new area. I guess we could do business code if we had to. Let's track this one again and see if it's ready to go. All right, let's make a save. I haven't done that either. Save as, overwrite, confirm. And I'm gonna go back to title and load back in just on the off chance that just had some weird load thing. Continue. Visit the Baron? Okay, I can do that. Did I just misread the quest? The quest, by my understanding... Oh, hold on. No, let's not start a siege. Go to the War Guild in Villansburg and talk to your companions. You accepted his request. Gather your team. You'll face the Darcy Raven in battle in a few days. Talk to your companions at the War Guild. Okay. So if we do have to go to the residence, then that's just horrifically translated badly. That looks to be the case. I guess this is more Swan Night somehow. How did you know that I had more Swan Night to do there? I had nothing indicating that. Dokuren, this entwined knight armor is solid, lightweight, and offers decent protection. It's from the Knights Entwine. Since we took their stuff, we'll train those rookie recruits. We only handle training, we don't take them on adventures. You never told me why you quit adventuring with Madame Dokuren and became a baron. You're still young. When I met Lady in my 30s, I'd returned from fighting for justice, wounded, starving, and had no home for a knight errant. No one else cared about my wounds or if I starved. After a decade of adventuring, seeing my lady felt like coming home, like now. Thinking of that home, I can overlook her temper and dominance. As for the Baron title, my lady and I earned it adventuring together. I needed to hide my identity, you know? You'll appreciate a sweetie home when life knocks you down somewhere. Combat rating is only 600. You have a long ways to go. Well, that's true. That's heavy. Gotta wait for you to feel it now, Babel. Come on, help train Kos and the Knights Entwine recruits. Dokuren, I just took over. I can't beat Babel yet. No sweat, I'll fight by your side. Babel, treat it like a real battle. No holding back, take on costs. If Mrs. and Madame Dokran give me trouble, that's Costas training carelessly and falling. No, I can't do this. A knight can't fear battle. Hold your lance, remember my lessons. All right. All right, they're both melee sets. I think we're just gonna do this. Okay, right away we're gonna do the morale. Alright, hopefully we're gonna be okay here. Well, he beat the crap out of Clem. Apparently I'm just standing there watching. Okay, come on. I really dislike when I right click. If there's friendly units in the way, your guy just stands there and like doesn't do anything. Yeah, he's almost down. Looks like we're gonna win that fight. Come on, finish him off. Okay, looks like we win. Ouch, my old back, I can't handle anymore. Getting old. Feeling dizzy, falling off during a charge really hurts. Badly hurt? Still okay, I can push through. No, you're hurt bad. Time for some drama. Madam, daughter, quick, Kos and I are hurt. Did I just get set up? Where'd you get hurt this time? Oh, wait, I'll get the medicine. Madam, my back's acting up. I can't fight like I used to. Thinking you're still young, soloing a dozen orc? Old folks should stay at home. Let those tales be legends. Help rub my back. I'll listen to you, madam. You. Close, your forehead is bleeding. Hurt? Not bad, just a scratch. I can handle it. Head home and treat that wound. Be careful not to get hurt. Sorry, I'll be careful. What's up? Feel like I'm not needed. Can't be bothered to come out, you know. They're all lovey-dovey, why meddle? Thought visiting Baron Dokran would be eventful. Just felt like stopping by. Can't deal with you. Stay put, don't wander off. I'll talk to Madame Dokran. Can't let us work for nothing. Come visit again, Chris. Dokran Mansion welcomes you in Babel anytime. Thanks for your generosity, Madame Dokran, but giving us Baron Dokran's horse, what about him? A horse must travel the world. Don't worry, I'll let the man spend more time with a horse than with me. Haha, Swan Knight has no horse to ride. Babel, let's go. This trip wasn't for nothing. Just literally gave away his horse. Yeah, sure did. Steel Warhorse. 210 HP and some move speed and some absolute power. Sure. And I don't have anybody else. You can't use a horse right now. Nobody else can horse. Nobody else can horse at the moment. All right, what do you want? You want to level? Sure. Talent. Extra int. Yes. Okay. And we're going to have to come in, enter. We're going to need to heal. Okay, that's pretty cheap. We'll just do it. Okay, War Guild, are we ready now? Now we're ready. Well, Scully, thank you. I would not have caught on to that. There's no way I would have clicked on that. Do you play as a commander? I played as the commander class, yes, Erd. Babel, we really don't have a better option. Dark Raven is tougher than his brother. He's a real noble. What really stands out to me isn't his cruelty or passion, but his cunning and smarts. If you aren't foolish, arrogant, or into lowbrow stuff, you're already kind of a rare kind of noble. That's true, Count. Dark Raven isn't quite as the rumors say. But be careful with him, he's just using us. Let's get someone to help us take on Darcy Raven. Where am I supposed to find an army that's actually willing to help out? We can write a letter, but you'll need to give them a reason to come. Also, Keep in mind, the more people show up, the less spoils you'll get. I mean, I guess we did all that Swan Knight stuff. Sure. I'll send someone to Dokkaron's estate right away. Mountain-born don't have enough people to go up against the entire Dokkaron family. Oh, I see. I don't know how hard this is gonna be. I guess let's just go with that. That's enough. We got enough hands. I have no idea if that was a good call or not. All right, wait for replies for reinforcements, 3 days. Okay, now we actually have that. Kelly, are you ready for battle? I'm always ready to fight, Master, but I still don't have a clear position. We can appoint me as your chief guard. That way I'll know what to do in battle. All right, I appoint you as chief guard. As you wish, Kelly will always obey your orders, Master. Salen Sarn, how did you become like this? Lim? Babel, I can't believe it. The one plotting against me is my own brother. We used to be really close. Even though he's illegitimate, I treat him like a real brother. Maybe he's always been like this, just pretending and holding back for years until he finally got fully prepared. I have no words. Take it easy. Betrayed by your own brother, huh? That hurts. I will do what I must. The reason you couldn't progress was the Swan Knight story was incomplete and you needed it to help invite him. It didn't tell you that anywhere. Oh, yeesh. I mean, that's totally fine, but there's no way I would have found that on my own. Never in 1,000 years would I have tried to just do that. Babel, based on my judgment, Darcy Raven probably doesn't have much money left. Mountain-born used to so many bandits and criminals because they can fend for themselves. Darcy Raven may look like he's biding his time, but honestly he doesn't have much control over his subordinates. With these ragtag troops, you only need to beat them once, the whole bunch will collapse. Still, it's Salen Sarn who should be worried. I'm sure his brother has another surprise ready for us. Has Chris always been this careful? Caution is a mercenary's way to survive. You can always make more money, but you only get one life. If you don't make a habit of being careful, then I'll have to think about those things for you. Just don't blame me if I sound harsh. Okay. All right, we need to burn a few days. Any new quests? Oh, here we go. Deliver some cargo. Yes, I can do that. I don't have any of that other stuff. Let's go via this route, though, and then we can stop and see if there's any more quests. Tavern. And checking for quests. Find some jobs. Slay Sin's avatar. Eliminate nearby manifestations of the sins. Generous reward. That sounds dangerous, but sure. I can do that. Sins. Hang on, let's get in here. Okay. Don't mark that. Don't mark that. Yes, yes. No. No. Scions of Faith. Hey, random villager? What do you know? Oh, he's got some dewy starflower. I actually need 5 of those. We could do a turn in. Sure. Ironically enough that I just stopped tracking that. Mark and track. All right. Let's do our goods delivery here. 2 episodes in, we're already killing an avatar of sin. What a speed run. Yeah, there you go. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Deliver goods. There you go. All right. And looks like we have something there and there. White River. Enter. Arcane Society. You deliver. Yeah, we need to be making some cash. We spend 1,000 gold every day. Even if we don't do anything. The Sins incarnate. Well, hello. The Sins! Engage. Manual battle. You still have skills? Okay, I can check that quick. This looks fine. I don't think this is going to be an issue. Oh, look at you! You got some interesting things. Yes. All right, now we do our morale that everyone's up here. Get him! Don't let him escape. I very much dislike that he escaped. It was like that dang sorceress getting away on Friday from that throne battle. I hate it when they get away. Okay, that paid pretty well because we got a receipt. Those receipts are worth like 1.2k. White River's Calmbend Ancient Battleground. Thorn King Mordred hanged 4,000 prisoners here with iron nooses, bleeding the river red. Venture deeper? Though the White River has flowed for centuries, relics of the ancient battlefield remains buried in the flatbed. Ghost stories keep scavengers away. Search sludge. I've really never seen this. We got a 1. That's so Babel. Your vision blurs as you sink uncontrollably into the mire. Countless skeletal hands seem to emerge from the mud beneath you. After a while, you wake from unconsciousness, spit out the sludge in your mouth. Who dragged you here? Who stole your wallet? Who drops these items off for you? Okay. That was weird. Sinner's former residence. Yeah, we will not be messing with the 170 power guy there. All right, do you have any new quests? No. All right, well, we could fight some guys over in this direction. Maybe they are up. His house looks like an octopus. Your argument's invalid. It was not where those guys were. They were over here. Yep, come here, come here. I gotta beat you up before your boss shows up. All right, we're gonna see if we can just auto battle these. These are such quickies. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, please give me XP and money and loot. I gotta pay my troops. There we go. I gotta watch out though, that leader guy's down here that I can't take on. There we go. All right, well, we made almost a day's wage there. Can I grab that? Yoink. Okay, yep, 83. Too much. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, these things respawn. That's interesting. That's good to know. 2 days remaining. Can we mine yet? Find some jobs? Yes. All right, let's dig the rich mine. We're heading there. Guard it well. All right, boys, get to work. All right, let's see if this is too much for us. We pretty much raffled on the last one, so I can't imagine this is going to be too much. Mountain Board Rebels 60. I stand corrected. I guess there's no option to just move aside. All right, well, I'm gonna make you kill me. All right, well, we know we cannot handle the rich ones. Yep, everyone come into my range. Boy, yeah. Ooh, yikes. People just dying in the back, dying in the front. Okay, go invincible. I mean, that actually came in handy for once. Some morale. Looks so dead. Yep. Alright, she's back here berserking. Yeah, what an escalation from we absolutely clowned on the previous fight. There's just just speed it up. We absolutely clowned on the medium fight. Use the potion? No way, man. We're not going to win this fight. It would be a total waste. There's no permanent winner or loser in warfare. Improve yourself and get revenge another day. Improve your CE. Recruit more soldiers, promote them. Train your legion to upgrade heroes and soldiers. Change or promote hero equipment. Adjust your positioning for best ability combos. Manual control to eliminate high-value targets first. Oh, fine. Go rest. Next time, don't talk big if you can't back it up. Well, dude, that was a little bit of an escalation from the previous fight. Let's all be fair here. Okay, do we have anything else? The answer is no. I guess we could just do the normal mining, though. That was the job. So we need to remember the next one was that 80 power? All right, we will just gather some resources. We're hoping for 5 gemstones. We need more troops. You're limited in how many troops that you can have based on your leadership score. We are maxed out with what we can currently lead. Bathed in the rebuke's light, your pack overflows. The god of justice rewards you. Okay, we got the gemstones. We can finally do this one. We definitely need more woods. I will watch for woods. Another balancing thing is, do remember, the more guys we have, the more we have to pay them. So we do need to kind of balance more troops and actually being able to turn that extra troop power into power. Promote. What was the problem with this guy? Oh, it wasn't him, that's why. Promote to this, promote. Promote to this, promote. And I can't do you because I need mana stones. Mana stones. Okay, here. Promote to archer. Yep. Promote. Now, this is not the right kind of troop for her, but that's okay. Nobody else has. Oh, I do have room. All right, take him out. We must have leveled up enough. We can fit this guy now. All right, let's actually do this. Let's buff up the little guys. They probably need it more than the knights do. Okay, she's at full. Look at this. Highland Barbarians. You'll love to see it. She's got probably my best squad, ironically enough. Although maybe the Cav's just that good. All right, we could actually use one more archer. All right, he's ready to go. All right, these guys are gonna go more down like a, probably the two-hander if I can get it. And if I don't have it unlocked when we get there, we'll go sword and board. So these are all gonna promote to that. We are gonna be so poor. This should be a big upgrade though. Oh, wait, here's a random range guy. Okay, he can change squads. All right, well that saves me there. So we're still down one dude. Okay, do you have a new thing? Yeah. Okay, they don't seem to have any perks or anything, so let's just bring them like that. Okay, you guys aren't running any perks, right? You have aim behind. If there are no squads in the 2 tiles ahead, range accuracy. Okay, so that's like a deployment thing. Okay. Oops. Maybe I should check in here a little deeper. Yeah, that one's fine. And you don't have anything. Okay. Getting some serious Dragon Force vibes. I never actually played Dragon Force, but I could see that. And hey, Marion, good to see you. It's a good thing you don't actually lose troops. Yes, Pendragon. That's one of my biggest complaints I had with Mountain Blade. I would lose troops while training up new troops, and it was a vicious cycle that you always just felt like all I ever did was like try to hunt down peasants to kill so that I could raise troops. I like in this one that they're not dead. Yeah, it's a little gamey, but that's totally fine. This feels good. Okay, we need... Get me out of here. We need to recruit a guy to fill up that last squad. Give me War Guild. Give me you. Recruit. We need a melee guy. And not that screen. This screen. All right, there you go. We're getting somewhere. What's this? You need spend a point. Sure. Extra melee defense. Yeah, melee defense. Sure. And talent. We are level 11, so we can actually go up to the next stuff here. Riding expert. If equipped with a mount, we gain extra stats. I like that quite a bit. No mercy for blockers. Performs a powerful slash doing 116 damage to enemies in front. If the enemy is defeated by this, decrease morale by 50 of nearby enemies. Ooh. Okay, we still don't have the shield stuff because I still haven't found a shield. Charge, very nice ability. Morale raising. All squads in the team gain 20 morale. That also seems pretty good. I like this idea though. Alternatively, we do want to get into this armor buff. And the horse is also just good. Leadership, please. That is true too. We could do extra leadership. Yeah, I guess the sooner we get it, the sooner we can start leveling things. All right, and just give me one of these. Recruit. Did I not okay it? Hang on. I did not okay it. There. Yes. All right, we're raising the dex. Talent. I mean, sure, you know what? We're in for a penny, in for a pound. 2 extras, please. We are going to be so ridiculously broke. I really hope that we get some money off of this quest. All right, hop on in. Hop on in. Hop on in. I also didn't take the elf skill. You are correct. There we go. Okay, actually, do we need to heal? Or are we good? A little bit. I'm gonna just do it. All right, I think that's our 3 days. It better be because I can't afford much. We're almost broke. So, do you get a reply yet? Count Dark Raven is getting impatient. The reply is in. Prepare for battle. Sure. All right, where are we going? My dear brother, your countess and your treasure are both in my hands. Give up your title as count today and I'll spare your life. Little brother, all these years you still haven't made any progress. The game of power isn't child's play. You think being count is the end? No, it's just the beginning. You can't control your cruelty or your passions, and your impulsiveness always gives away your real motives. That's why you're not qualified to inherit the title of count. Do you really think you can threaten me with the countess and treasury? I'm no match for you in a battle of words. Since you won't give up the title, I'll take it myself. People of Mountainborn, fight for your count. Take back the title. All riches and glory are yours today. Lord Darcy, let us handle this. For Lord Darcy Raven, your men are just peasants. How can they fight? Babel, let's show Lord Darcy our strength. All troops step forward and stand with Lord Dark Raven. Don't be reluctant. I can pay more. Knights should follow the code of chivalry. We can't let bandits like you who burn and loot go unpunished. We need to rescue the lady taken by the Mountainborn and defend her honor. Fight for Master, fight for Babel. Let's crush them. Looks like we got more people and more strength. The victory is going to Babel. Just be careful. Haha. Look at your people. They'll all listen to me now. Haven't you heard? The vassal of your vassal isn't your vassal. Babel, win this for me. Charge the enemy. What happens when you rub out money? Well, I don't think we can talk about that on YouTube, bruh. Okay, Darcy's over there. We should probably put Babel into that. And probably all the knights into that. All right, and she wants to be deployed. Yeah, move and sync. She wants to be deployed with no one in front of her. How did these get reset? That feels weird to me. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know why that started in fast speed. I don't like that at all. Okay, what's his face in the back? My archers are fine. Alright, seems like it's going alright. We may actually have to use a potion on this one. Some more. Oh, here comes a bunch in cab. Okay, I will potion. Right, let me re-aim. Ow. The enemy cab is actually beating the crap out of me. Can we just kite these guys for a second? How we do on the rest of the battlefield? Not well. Not well. Game, I thought you said that we were gonna do just fine. Babel down. Alright, you heal. She's not winning that. Yeah, we got absolutely trounced. What is with you guys? The characters all like, oh yeah, we totally got this. The archers won. No, the archers did just fine. They were actually the last squad standing. Asset. So we leveled up anyways. 1 out of 6. When reputation reaches level 5, unlock investing asset. Locations with workshop icon are investable. Interact with to invest in location. Investment cost will increase after investing. With location invested, you can now build workshop. You can only build one workshop at a location. Workshops can provide weekly ducats and material income. You can upgrade workshops to improve income further. You can administer your assets with the manage interface. Go to the war and talk to your... Okay, so I guess it just makes us redo it. Where are we at here? Babel, we really don't have a better option. Dark Raven is tougher than his brother. He's a real noble. What really stands out to me... Okay, so this is the same one. Okay, get some help. Obviously, we're going to need some more help. All right, we can write a letter. Okay, give me the Swan Knight. Mountaineer Warrior. I'll write the Howclaw clan of the Highlander. The Elder of the Mountaineer should be willing to help us. Babel, if you run into the Turncoat Elder in battle, his head's mine. And the Judicator. I'm not sure if the Judicator will listen to Clem, but I'll try. The shame of the Judicator is hard to live down. Write a letter to Judicator, Huey, and Timey. Huey is a smart guy, should be willing to help us. Then I won't mention Clem's name. We can write a letter to them, but you need to give them a reason to come. Also, keep in mind, the more people show up, the less spoils. That's enough. We've got enough hands. Do we? Let's wait some more. We gotta heal before we can try that again. Apparently we do, Pin. Let's back out of there. I want management. Yeah, you. So from this screen, somebody was saying that just wants me to move. So how do we do this? Please invest first. For this one, we're probably going to do income just because I'm so ridiculously broke. What is wrong, though? I guess let's walk over there and see what the difference is. We're going to need a minute to heal up anyways. Let's go this way. Invest. Cost 450 ducats. Yes. All right, we are going to make the training hub because I am absolutely broke. Workshop built. Okay. Workshop operating. What if I click the upgrade button? Craft upgrade level 1. Use smarter and more efficient workflows. Retain skilled, diligent workers. Want a perfect work? Got the perfect tool first. Increase the material efficiency. For 1.1k, we would increase our weekly output by 300. I can't do that at the moment. We're just too broke. What was our total? 31, I think. Is that still true? Also, you are leveled apparently. More. Talent, you are now level 10. If wearing full light armor, we get extra stats. Instinct. Increase 30 physical power, 30 energy power, decrease 20% melee attack, 20%. Have not. Why would I want to decrease my melee attack? Rock cutter. Slash front area, deal damage, knock them up, increases power, lasts 20 seconds. That seems really good. Absolute power. I don't know what that is. I assume that's like true damage or something. She can get a bunch of melee attack. I think we're gonna give her the skill. That seems to be working pretty well for her. Okay, we're up to 26. I guess I could pay to finish healing. We're so close to being broke. He better pay out well. He better pay out well. It's the same as just waiting around, I guess. All right, I'm just gonna make a save here, just in case. I have no plans of save scumming, but we'll see. All right, for realsies this time. The reply is on. Prepare for battle. I do have a mail. Mrs. Dokoran. Dear Babel, the mountain-born rebels actually dared to attack Villensburg, and a lot of our servants lost their lives. My father, Dukaran and Klaus, are furious, and they're demanding to fight the mountain-born. I can't stop them, so the 2 Swan Knights will stand firmly by your side. There you go. All right, we're healed up. Round 2. Yeah, we're gonna... K is to speed this up. Yep. Okay. Defend our honor. I told Darcy Raven isn't any good. Good timing, the old count listened to me and gave me the title of Dark Raven. Younger folks ought to learn a thing or two from wise folks like us. Judicator stands by the decision of Fort Justice. Lord Dark Raven is rightful Count of Villensburg. I assume that we can only do this because we've done these side quests. I assume they wouldn't show up if we hadn't done those. That was the poke to finish the Sun Knight quest? Ah, okay. So at least there was something pointing at it. That's right. We, Judicator, will do our duty. Fight for Master, fight for Babel. Let's crush them. Looks like we got more people in strength. Victory's going to Babel. Just be careful. Ah, look at your people. They all listen to me now. Haven't you heard, vassal, if your vassal isn't your vassal? Babel, win it for me. Okay, well, sure. Yeah, he absolutely destroyed us last time. Let's send the heavy cav into him. Yeah, let's do that. I'll try to clean up this guy and make sure our archers stay safe. Yeah, people that wanted bigger battles, here you go. Definitely starting to see some of that. Oh, good hit. I probably should get on the main guy here. Oh, we're in our magic buff spell here too. That's kind of nice. Now, if I wiggle this way, I can hit more people with my morale buff. All right, how are things going? Much better. Much better. Although we still have the one guy up. Dodge. What is this dodge? All showing off with their charge. Alright, these guys are all retreating. Almost all retreating. Koss won his duel. Good job, Koss. What a cluster, my goodness. Alright, well that was a lot easier by bringing people, but it did say that we were going to get less reward the more people we brought, but we got absolutely stomped that first attempt, so I don't know if there's much else I could have done about that. King's Hands. Elven Assassin? What? The battle dragged on for a long time. With your help and the reinforcements, the Mountain-born were crushed, almost wiped out of the battlefield. Ah, my dear brother, not laughing now, are you? How does it feel to be the Joker? Losing is losing. I'll willingly accept the judgment of Fort of Justice. No way out for you, brother. My arena needs some clean toilets, so that's your job now. My lady and the treasure are both back in my hands. This isn't over, leaving so soon. Count, did you forget your family heirloom? The grimoire of Retic split in two? So what secrets does the grimoire hide? Tell me and I'll spare your life. You'll see the secrets of the grimoire soon enough. In exchange, let me talk to Clem. I give you permission. Clem, go say a few words to your brother. Solon, what are you thinking? Why did you do all these wrong things? After years of studying the Codex School's magic, I've come to one conclusion. Humans' magic is ultimately limited, and a human body can't handle that much mana. To break a magic's limit, you have to go beyond humanity. All those years of research at Codex School were headed towards the right direction, but the path was wrong, because they lacked the courage to give up everything. What exactly are you saying, Solon? I'm saying, so I'm not going to be human anymore, Clem. Obviously. Ha ha ha, with so much mana, I've never felt this powerful. Let me show you the power of Demonspawn. Solon, what are you doing? Stop it. Fight to the death. Well, that doesn't sound like a good plan. Lava monsters? Skull hunters? Alright, well, I think we're gonna have to deal with him. Let's put her in as safe a spot as we can. Where'd all our allies go? Also, we didn't get to heal between this. I assume we're supposed to lose this. I can't even get past these guys. They body blocked me. I'm going to assume that that is a scripted loss. Defeat. No way, he's just too strong. We can't beat him. Run! There's no hope. Villansburg is doomed too. Solon, stop. You're a Sarn family member. Always the people's guardian. You're my brother. Get out of my way. You really think I won't kill you? The people of Villansburg have always been under Sarn family's protection for generations. Have you forgotten what father expected? Forgotten the lessons of our ancestors? Hi, Judicator, get the gray iron ready. Don't let him escape. Hi, Judicator, you're lucky today. I'll let you off this time. Brother, I'm not part of the Sarn family anymore. Don't you forget it. Stop chasing. Codex School's mage isn't someone you can go after. Judicator, see through the wounds first. Send everyone else back to Villenburg and check if they've corrupted by mana. Yeah, I got absolutely stomped on that fight. Holy moly. Hello, Oriana Sarin. Hello. Your Honor High Judicar. Are you reinforcements from the Parliament of Stone Sep? No, I just head to Torch Castle for urgent diplomacy between Qin Yuan and Cocked Empires. Passing through Villansburg, I saw you battling criminals of Codex School. As a Judicar, I'm honor-bound to aid my colleagues. The threat from Codex School remains. I doubt we can defeat Salen Sarn. I'll recommend you to the Eternal Court as High Judicator. Lead your team to thwart the Codex School's scheme. I've long heard of Babel's deeds. With Babel's help, you should resolve this. How have people heard of my deeds? I've been here like 2 weeks. Though my own tasks are short-handed, if Babel has capacity, find me at Torch Castle. I'm willing to offer compensation with generous rewards, but the risk is equally high. All this secrecy without disclosing details, classic dirty laundry among nobles and royals. Wherever you heard this, keep it confidential. No spreading rumors. I get it. This is the Empire. Even if you take a magic dump in the palace corner, you'd clean it up with your shoe to avoid becoming a laughingstock. Things I didn't expect an elven bard to say. This is urgent. I must take my leave. Babel, in my judgment, High Judicator, Oriana's task is more pressing than Salen Sarn's affair. Perhaps you should help Oriana first. Salen Sarn's matter can wait. Is that really the right thing to do? I know Salen Sarn. He'll find a hideout to scheme in the shadows, only striking when the time is right. A warning. Whatever that High Judicator investigates is no trivial matter. It likely involves multiple factions within the Cocked Empire. To pull chestnuts from the fire, we need both skill and luck. And weirdly happy music. Also, that only paid 1,000 ducats. That's not great. That's not great at all. All right, she leveled up. What were we giving her? Increase some SP. Yeah, let's go some SP here. And talent, she's now level 10. Ode to Pleased. For each skill release, nearby allies gain some healing amounts and some morale and obtain an 8-second buff. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. Arrow Breaker. Squads within 3 columns behind gain extra range block. I don't care too much about that. Or the extra Frost. Let's get the Frost. We don't really have another mage at the moment. Okay, got that. Meet her at Torch Castle. Get the scoop on clan. Okay, repent my enemies. We'll do that one. Okay, I'm very concerned about our money situation, though. If we go in here... If we went to upgrade, you cost 1,100. We would make 300 more. I'm gonna do that. Okay, that actually takes time to upgrade. All right, we still need some cash though. Like his big reward, they literally did not pay. They paid me 1,000. I could get that from literally like delivering one delivery. Gemstones, what? I can't do. None of those are things I can really do. All right, I guess we're in since we're here. Reconnoiter. Master, do you remember what you promised me about the renegade mountaineer elder? We cut down mountain board crew, but that traitor is nowhere. As clan chief, I must find the traitor and make him pay, like facing mountaineer punishment. String him up on cliffs, let vultures and eagles feast on his guts till he's drained dry. Only then will the ancestors be satisfied. Sure. If we catch the traitor, we'll handle it by mountaineer tradition. Glad to see the chief gets me. To track that traitor, we'll grab his son. Let mountaineer shaman use the son's blood to divine the traitor's whereabouts. This is escalating quickly. Relax, we won't take the kid's life. Just need a small bowl's worth. Less blood than my axe bites deep. All right, let's move. Time to meet mountaineer shaman. Okay. Okay, so they want me to go up here. Let's go. Oop, oop, oop. That's not what I wanted to do. That was almost a House of Legacy moment. Let's go up here and see if there's a new tavern mission. I'm very concerned about my money here. Like I'm just not making cash. No. Okay, here we go. We can deliver cargo. I guess we could take this, but I don't have what I need for it. All right, let's go deliver that cargo. Also, there's another village. Let's stop by here and just see if... Do you have a tavern? You do, but you don't have any quests. Please pay me. Okay, our upgrade just went through. Enter. Enter. Deliver goods. All right, now, the reason I was wanting to do that, let's go in here again. How much does it cost for another upgrade? We can almost get this down where I don't have to worry quite so much. 2.2k, and you would give me plus 600. An actual plus 600, or are you upping the bonus from 300 to 600? I guess we'll find out. We have to very much hope. Does that icon mean there's a quest here? I guess that is a no. All right, let's zip over here. Do the martial arts tournament for cash. Where's the martial arts tournament? Oh, right. Where was that? At the Count's place in Villenberg? Want a specially brew from White River City. 1 cup equals a fun night. Ooh. 1 drink? Oh, a new face. Fancy a White River craft beer? First one's on the house. Such good fortune. Everyone has their lucky day, just like everyone has their love. Hope you'll enjoy it. As you raise the beer, a mysterious woman takes a seat opposite of you. If I were you, I wouldn't drink mystery liquids. What should I call you? Freya, Judicator of the Iron Ember Congregation. I'm investigating this village's sins. Everyone who drinks this gets cursed by an unknown spell. Way to ruin my night. Still skeptical? Come with me. We'll talk to the Iron Ember Congregation. Grr. I just wanted free booze. Find jobs. Here we go. Cargo to relic maintenance. Yes, these are the type of jobs I need. That are just literally go here, go there. All right, so we will do what she asked and head here. All right, what do you know, Freya? Freya Winfield. Before I explain, listen to the diary I found. It belongs to Glenna, a mage from the Codex School. After hearing this, you'll understand how dire the village situation is. Do tell. Today I detached my right arm, filled an iron box with autumn rain, then froze it with ice magic. My body now bears 2/5 resemblance to his. The experiment continues. In the mirror, I see my crystalline green translucent arms. Finally touch him with my translucent arms, brushed his cheeks, felt his icy venomous breath. If the legends weren't so widespread, I'd think this is some kind of third-rate horror writer's attempt at fame. After long research, I confirmed Glenna was real. Her diary format matches Codex School's research notes perfectly. Proper folk don't keep diaries. Someone studying their own body and taking notes? Definitely not normal. Any more diary entries? Plenty more where that came from. Ever wonder how she wrote the notes without arms? Freya gasps, her eyes turning complex. She's a mage, probably used a spell. Fancy investigating it with me? Sure. The ghost writer quest. Next stop, White River City. That female mage hid her thigh bone there, still undiscovered. Let's try our luck. Sure, why not? Okay, we have what do we have here? Something to turn in. What do you want? Deliver goods? Cargo received. Cool. All right. Oh, I thought this was somewhere else. That was our cargo mission we had. Okay, that's fine. This is a hell of a quest. Oh, there you go. Okay, pop out of there, go to White City, get the Rasterite. Okay, I think I want to continue with, was it Kelly? Oh, my blanking also. Yeah, Kelly's quest. I think is the next one I want to work on. That'll be right here. What else you telling me? Talent? Did I seriously come in here and not spend the talent yet again? I totally did. I keep looking over here for an OK button for some reason. That's what keeps happening. Babel thinks this is going to be one small task. Yeah, I will say the side quests actually feel a little bit meaty, and it feels like that was connected to the main quest. Now, is that the case? I don't know. But that feels good that like doing the side quests actually gets you somewhere and does something. That being said, though, I do think my voice is starting to crack out even with my second round of tea here, so I think that's going to have to be it for this evening. You really like the self-heal? Well, I feel like the invulnerability should be pretty good. I just need to use it at the right time. Okay, so plan is tomorrow we're going to be back with some more Ascend from 9 Mountains, and then I don't know what we're going to do on Wednesday. I'll have to just look and see what the interest level is. I'm definitely enjoying Crown and Adventure, so we're definitely going to continue it. I just don't know what the schedule is going to be. Beyond that, Tuesday also we'll have our next pregame video for Dominions. That is the Late Age Jabolba. Pretty interesting one. We're kind of coming down to the finish line with Dominions, so make sure to not miss it. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the way out. That helps me an absolute ton. If you're not currently subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription. I'd love to have you back here in the live chat or in the comments of the videos. If you want to go above and beyond, you can always leave a super thanks on a VOD. You can join me live for a super chat. Check out the Patreon or become a member here on YouTube. As a member, remember that you have early access to the pregame videos and other things that I'm working on. And there's also a Discord if anyone would like to hop on in there and just hang out, make video suggestions, whatever else in there. All right, guys, have a good evening. I will see you tomorrow. Babel out.